I'm Thurman Munson. We're coming on.
I'm Roy White, and we're coming on.
I'm Fritz Peterson. We're coming on.
I'm John Ellis, and we're coming on.
I'm Mel Stottlemyre. We're coming on.
I'm Bobby Mercer. We're coming on.
I'm Ralph Howe, and they better come on.
We're coming on. Are you coming out?
Yanks coming on, man. They're coming on all over home plate is what they're doing. They crossed it twice already. Bases are loaded. There's one out. Top of the first. Bello in major trouble. 20 pitches in. There's a mess on the bases. Walks, hits. Right now, it's an 0-2 count to the seventh batter of the inning, which will be Calabrero. Second time the Yanks had the bases loaded in this inning. We're just getting going, joining in progress. Not easy to do. Hold on. That one's low. 1-2 to count. So, there you go. 2-0 Yanks already jumping on the Red Sox early. Great sign there. So, let's get everything going for you. Here's your Yankee lineup. Let's switch that because that's not where that belongs. Strike 3 to Calabrero. Second out of the inning. That'll bring up Austin Wells. The eighth guy batting this inning. Bases are loaded, 2 out, 2 in. You like to see a little bit more than 2 runs when you get going through the batting order like that. That's for sure. Hey, we're just getting going, joining it live, get in the live chat, hit the like, hit the follow, hit all that fun stuff. Get with us, get involved. Getting it set up here. So get in that live chat. Let's go. YouTube, hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. 1-1 count, 2 out. Bases loaded, 2 in. Top first, 2. Launched foul by Wells. Get you the whole rundown. 2-0 Yanks, top of the first. Bases loaded. 1-2 to count on Wells. 2 out. Wells, the 8th batter of the inning. So the Yanks start off the game by sending 8 batters so far to the plate here in the bottom of the top of the first in Fenway. Bello gets Wells looking. They get 2. They leave 3. It's good. They jump on. They got this kid on the ropes early. First of all, Wells goes down swinging. Let's make it official.
He's looking at you, kid.
So Wells down swinging. End of the inning. They send 8 men to the plate. They leave 3. They score 2. They get Bello to throw about 27 pitches, I think I saw up there. So that's a hell of a start, and that's a good way to start, especially with the lead. No long ball involved, just a lot of patient at-bats, and that's your result, man. Your result is runs, manufactured a different way other than just constantly hitting the ball over the fence, which we'll take. We'll take anything at Fenway. We'll be right back.
You know, a lot of people think Billy and I argue all the time. Actually, we agree on just about everything. Right, Bill?
Yeah, you betcha, George.
We even drink the same beer.
Light beer from Miller. Light's got 1/3 less calories than the regular beer, and it's less filling.
And the best thing is it tastes so great.
No, George, the best thing is less filling.
No, Bill, it tastes great.
Less filling, George.
Billy, it tastes great.
Less filling, George.
Billy?
Yeah, George.
You're fired.
Oh, not again.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Right, how we doing out there on a Saturday? It is 1:27 here in Berkeley, California, and it is the sun is just getting ready to peek its head out. It's about 72 degrees. Not a bad day. Not a bad afternoon so far. Good way to start your afternoon. on the left coast, especially being a Yankee fan, getting to watch the Yanks Red Sox, getting to call the Yanks Red Sox, and calling it a 2-0 Yankee lead as we go to the bottom of the first. Lineup for the Red Sox is up there. Your lineup for the Yankees is down there, obviously, just in case there's somebody that rode a yellow bus here to the third floor. We want to help everybody. Max Fried on the mound, 29th. This will be his 30th start. So the scouting reporting on him is finishing kick, righty heavy, third time through. Well, we're going to pay attention to 7, 8, 9, no matter what time it is that they're going through, because that is one thing. And again, I've been watching a lot of shows. I watch a lot of post games, man. There's a jumping on the first swing, base hit to right field. So here we go. Already a base hit off of Fried. First pitch. So you got Rice at first, Jazz at second, Cabrera at short. Get used to seeing him at short, folks, probably for the rest of the year. You got Ryan McMahon at third. The pitch. Right over the middle. Sinker, 95. This is so much better getting to see what pitch it is, because Apple last night, all they threw up is miles per hour. And I don't get it. I mean, if you're going to do it, do it. Why leave the one element that everybody wants to know? What was that? And you can't always rely on the announcer to come up with it. Bregman falls in the hole 0-2 as he takes another fierce pitch from the Maxter. And Max is ahead 0-2 on the Red Sox, who last night wore their green uniforms. Tonight, or today rather, the Red Sox are wearing their yellow jerseys and blue batting helmets. Where's the Red Sox theme here? Boston yellow. I don't know. That's why they're fucked up. That's why they're the Red Sox. That's why they're down 2-0. There's a weird throw over to first, not one of Max's best. Rice comes off to make the catch. Diving back in. Engagement number 1. Fried with his fifth. This will be his fifth pitch. Swing and a miss. 99 on the four-seamer. Now, is that one of the tops? I don't see Fried up at 99, man. But he's throwing 99. The fifth pitch of the game, he's throwing 99. Is that possible? What Fried is this? Well, the real Fried, please show up. Wow. Am I impressed with that? Trevor Story's up. Takes a strike, 95 on the cutter. 0-1 to Story. 2-0 Yanks, bottom one. One runner on, one out, 0-1 to count. Story, third place hitter. Here comes Fried. Fried is throwing nothing but freaking heat right now. Sinker, 90, just outside of the corner. Swing and a miss. If you think I'm befuddled at that 99-mile-an-hour four-seamer, you should hear Girardi, Kay, and Cone talking about it right now. 0-2. Fried got Story in a hole real quick here. One out, one on. Bottom one, 2-0 Yanks. Foul away into the crowd, Souvenir. Count holds 0-2. Runner at first. It's your leadoff man. He jumped on the first pitch that Fried threw him. He hit it in the right field. He's been there ever since. The pitch to Story. Reaches out to protect. He just gets a piece of it. Fouls it back to the screen. Yet another 0-2 to Story from Free. Here it is. Bounced weakly, third base. It'll go foul. Free guns over. He doesn't want to bend over to pick it up, so he kicks it. Soccer style. So this count here, 0-2, has been here for a minute. This will be pitch 11. So Fried having to work a little bit harder here to Story, who is fouling. He's really fouling good pitches off. Trust me. These are good pitches that he's fouling off. They ain't no joke. If anything, Story is a tough at bat right now. Here comes another 0-2. This one in off the fist. Real weakly. Jazz going to have to hurry. Jazz is like a little bit of Cano there, man. I mean, the ball was bouncing slowly towards Jazz, and Jazz just kept letting it bouncing towards him. Let's look at this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 bounces. He kind of like tiptoed over to it, nonchalantly bent over, and then he fired a missile. But still, having a little hustle there, Jazz. It's tough to back him, support him, stand up for him when he does stuff like that. I don't like anything that reminds me of Cano in any way, especially our second baseman, if it's a second baseman. Ruffschneider, fourth place hitter for the Red Sox. Free gets one by him, 0-1. I'm going to try the curveball. Curveball stays outside. Doesn't come back in enough. 1-1. The runner went to second on that. That ball hit way too slowly for any thought of a double play. He could have fell down, got up, and still continued to second. Pickoff back to second. Now, I don't like that play for so many reasons, but if that's Fried's move to second, that could be trouble. I mean, I don't know if that's designed to be up there, more or less to get him back. It's not a throw. In other words, what I'm saying is when he threw it back, he did not throw it back there with any chance of getting him. But he made it close. If the throw was down towards the bag, maybe we have a different story. It just seemed the way he turned around, everything was just meant to be like that. Meanwhile, 1-2 to count, 2 out, runner at second, bottom of the first, 2-0 Yanks. It all started with Trent Grisham getting hit by a pitch. Judge walking. Rice with a big hit. Another turning wheel. I guess that's engagement number 2. Yes. Second base umpire signaling engagement number 2. The Boston crowd is booing. 1-2. That's a curveball at 80 this time. First curveball was 77, stayed out there, didn't quite come back. He amplifies this one to 80. Comes back a little bit more, but more dropped in the zone. So now Ruffschneider works this count 3-2. Well, I'm not going to say Fried is distracted by the runner at second, but 2 engagements, 2 second is kind of unusual. That's in the strike zone. Okay, there's so much wrong with this strike 3. First of all, I don't know why they're appealing because it's a strike. It's in the strike zone, 92 at the top of the corner. Then they appeal the first with a check swing. If you can't see the strike right in front of you, how the fuck is a guy 110 feet away going to fucking see it? I'm fucking done with this bullshit with these umpires, man. You can miss a borderline, all right, man. When they're in the fucking strike zone, how do you miss this shit? Swing and a miss. Now you got 2 men on, 2 out. Bottom of the first, 2-0 Yanks. Narvaez is the batter, 5th place. Now every pitch he throws here is all pitches that he didn't need to pitch. So there's one extra pitch. Up off his leg. He fields it, throws the first, gets out of it. So no harm, no foul. But he does take a ball off the back of the leg. Able to, he's a phenomenal fielder, man. He's a phenomenal fielder. So he gets in and out of trouble. Not on his own. First guy, whatever. Walked him, whatever. I mean, the first guy just jumped on the first pitch. He threw him, got a base hit. Cool. All right, we good with that. But the next guy, that's an out. These umpires, man, I don't understand it. When the strike is right there in front of them, they're more worried about the check swing appeal than calling the strike. Call the fucking strike. Why do you think the guy half swung at it? Because it was over his fucking head?
You need some cash? Do you need some money? Hey, let me tell you something. We make you happy down at Happy Motors. Pawn your car title. No credit needed. No credit check. We're going to let you the money you need right now. 10 minutes. We're going to let you have the money you need. We're going to make you happy at Happy Motors. Pawn your car title. I got it at Happy Motors. I got it. I got it. I got it. Come on and see me, brother. I got it. I got it. I got it.
That ad scares me. I get away from my screen. I think he's coming out of my screen when I look up. Freaky. Hey, what's up, people of Earth? We're not your normal play-by-play. I'm sure you can tell already that we're not your normal play-by-play. That's why we're here. We're different. If you're watching on Rumble, hit the like, hit the follow. Appreciate it. Get in the live chat. Appreciate that too. Let us know where you're from, what you're doing, how you found us. Anything. I don't care what you do. Just hit the like and hit the follow. You don't want to interact? Whatever, man. Enjoy the show because it ain't your normal play-by-play, as you can tell. We got a 2-0 lead going into the top of the second here. Yanks, Boston. So here we go. 2-2-0 for the Yanks. 0-1-0 for the Red Sox. And Ryan McMahon will lead it off here for the Yanks. 9th place hitter for the Yankees. Looking to get his bat getting going here. McMahon I am still on the McMahon. I still like this kid. His glove is something super special. Something the Yanks haven't had in quite a while. Protection over there at third. One to count on McMahon. Bello is about to throw his 29th pitch, and it'll be here in the top of the second. Got him swinging on a horrible changeup. He's got to be better than that. It's hard to stick up for him when he swings at shit like that and winds up striking out. Usually he'll work a pitcher, get some extra pitches out of him. He'll have to really work to get this guy to work. Swing and a miss. So that was one of his weaker at-bats. And that's the one that the critics have fun with because they just do. But that's one of his easier outs right there. Usually he doesn't go down that easily. Usually he'll take 6, 7 pitches right there. Not a good at bat. Yanks will flip the order back to Trent Grisham, who started everything off by getting hit by a pitch. He'll look at a strike on the outside. Top of the second from Fenway. Yanks on top, 2-0. Bello, the pitcher for the Red Sox. Big time struggling in the first inning. Yanks 8 men to the plate, scored 2 runs, left the bases loaded. Bello now 1-1 on Grisham. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the second, Yanks 2, Red Sox nothing. The pitch. This is low, change up. 89. 2-1 now on Grisham. Trent, 1975 porno mustache Grisham. If he ain't hitting grand slams, the Grisham man. The 2-1 to Grish. Launched. Foul. Get in that live chat. Get in that. Just get into where the thumbs up is and smash the hell out of it, please. Give a sub, give a follow, give a share, give a comment, give a thumbs up. Give a brother a break, bro. 2-2 to count. 1 out, top 2, 2-0 Yanks. The pitch. Inside. We'll work it full. So Grisham, again, coming back, working the count full. It's kind of an at-bat I expected out of McMahon to at least work some pitches. Bello. Pitch count climbing. Here's pitch number 36. The payoff to Grisham is hit into center field. Did he make the catch? He made the catch. He made the catch more spectacular than he had to. Grisham's still looking out there. I'm still looking out there. I'm not convinced yet until I see a replay. Here he comes. Wouldn't you know it? Oh, yeah, that's an out. Just that much, motherfucker. So 2 outs. That'll bring up Ben Rice. Problem is, he didn't have to make that kind of play. If he just, I guess he didn't see it or misread it or something. 17 outs above average this season. Second amongst major league outfielders. That's Rafaela, who just made that play in the center off Grisham's bat. Right now, 1-0 to Ben Rice, who is 1 for 1. Changeup misses way inside. He dances out of the way. 2-0. 2-0, 2 out. Top 2, 2-0. Yanks. Ben Rice, your second place hitter. The 2-0. Outside the strike zone, 97 miles an hour, and the umpire says strike. So ball 3 is strike 1, 2-1 the count. The 3-0-2-1. There's ball 4 in the dirt, but now we have a 3-1. Follow along. If not, get a piece of paper and pencil and figure it out. So Ben Rice, who walked just now, is waiting on a 3-1. And he hits this one a ton to center field. Of course, to the deepest part of center field. This time, Rafaela just walks to it, puts it away. Third out. Yankees are gone. This umpire is gone. This umpire has to join the elite group of what the fuck is going on here with umpires. Why is it that bad? And the thing is, if we're seeing it, we all know Major League is seeing it, and yet nobody does nothing about it. No one addresses it. No one talks about it. I mean, you bring it up, you mention it, it's like no one wants to talk about it. So, with all that being said, all I know, we got a 2-run lead. I'm going to keep an eye on this umpire. You help me. Let's keep an eye on the umpire. Keep an eye on that umpire. All right. And we'll be right back. Hey, you know what's right around the corner?
Come on, watch your wings! Hey, Hanrahan! Hanrahan! Cover the point! Goddammit, cover the point! Come on, Mo! Give it to him!
Suzanne sucks pussy! Come on, what's got left behind the net? Get the fuck out of there, will you? What's behind the net? Behind the net! Hey, Henry! She's a dyke! I know! Come on, take it out! She's a lesbian! A lesbian! Son of a bitch!
Pull anything like that on Johnny.
What the fuck you talking about? He's the fucking little snake! You're out! Son of a bitch! Jesus Christ!
We're not your normal play-by-play, that's for sure. 2-0 is the count to Eaton, the sixth-place hitter. Fried back on the mound, firing away here in the bottom of the second, losing it nowhere near the strike zone. 3 straight balls to Eaton, the sixth-place hitter. So hopefully we don't fall into the trap of the 7, 8, 9th coming to haunt us right now. But that's what it's setting up to be. More trouble with 7, 8, 9. Again, this umpire not giving anything up in the corners. So that's another walk. So a leadoff walk to Eaton brings up So Fried has thrown 4 straight balls. 5 straight balls. There was a strike mixed in there. That's why I said that. But anyway, 1-0, he falls behind Sogard, 7th place hitter. Now he finds the strike zone. 1-1, nobody out. Bottom 2, lead runner on with a walk. 4 straight balls, 1 very questionable. Sogard hits this one foul. 1-2 to count. The 1-2 to Sogard. Max's 27th pitch of the game is fouled away as he reaches out for that one. Count a hole, 1-2. So get in that live chat. Hit that like, hit that follow, hit the sub, please. Get in the comments. The 1-2, this one's hit pretty good towards left field. That's going to fall in front of Dominguez as everything else does. Throw to third, though. They got him. Beautiful play by Dominguez. Came in hard running on that base hit. It did fall in front of him. He came up firing. And they pegged the guy going to third. Nice play. Here's the replay. Ball in the air. It hits. Dominguez just picks it up. Fires. Little bit offline. McMahon makes a beautiful, beautiful play. And brings the tag right back into the runner. Dominguez with a nice rocket. Like I said, a little bit off of line. Now what happened is, wait for this pitch. It's going to be a ball on the Curveball high outside the zone. So you got to see it. Dominguez is coming in on the ball. He fires to third, crosses body. Now the throw is going to come into about a foot and a half to third base on the inside towards home plate. That much towards home plate is the throw. McMahon gets it there, comes back. Smart base run, and he tried to slide and catch the outside of third in the outfield corner of the bag. Missed it as McMahon got him going by. Beautiful play on both ends. With all that being said, that all equals 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-2 count now to Wong, the 8th place hitter. Fried at 31. Ahead in the count 1-2. Here comes pitch number 32 for Max. Max Wong, he throws over to first, engagement number 1. Short lead. So Wong, the 8th place hitter, he's batting 195. So another 1-2 coming with 1 out and 1 on. 2-0 lead for the Yanks here in the bottom of the second. This one's hit pretty good to left field. Is it fair? It is a fair ball. There ain't a lot of room down there. So Dominguez's play looms real big because that means there's a run off the board because of that throw out. Unfortunately, that's going to be a double. Second and third, 1 out for the Red Sox. 2 guys in scoring position now as Wong rips this one right down the line. And like I said, folks, there's only inches to stay fair, and that was a good 2 or 3 feet fair. But it's what happens when the ball bounces up into that corner. You got metal in front of the windows out there. You got grooves. You got padding. You got metal. You got corners. You got indents. It's a fucking disaster. It's an embarrassment of it. Quite honestly, at this time in this stage of the game, it's a quite embarrassing of an outfield, to be honest. So here we go. 0-1 now to Rafaela. There you go. 7-8-9, people. 7-8-9. Here's your 9th place hitter, Rafaela. He swings and misses at an inside for cutter. 0-2. Fried ahead on him. Fried's going to need him big time right here on the strikeout. Keep it where it is. He's going to need the strikeout here. Let's see what Fried's got. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And again, Fried peaking 99. Quick throw to third for Wells to McMahon. Everybody oohing and on. Let's see how close this was. But again, back to Fried, 99. 99 at the dead top of the zone. The ball was sitting right on the line. So looking at this throw. Wells almost got that dude sleeping at third. Almost got him sleeping. So a huge strikeout. Like I said, huge strikeout for Max right there, and that spot is massive. Red Sox flip the order back to Gonzalez, 1 for 1. He led the game off on the first pitch with a single. They left him there. He's in the hole, 0-1. Fried, pitch 37 coming. Curveball misses, bouncing the dirt. Wells stays in front of it. Runners stay at second and third. Kept it in front of him. Great block by Wells. That is one of the major advantages of having Wells behind the plate is his defense. You can't question his defense. So 1-1. 97 is a strike. Right again. The whole ball is in the strike zone, and this fucking asshole behind the plate says a ball. 2-1. So instead of 1-2 where it should be, let's see what happens on this pitch. Keep in mind, this is a 1-2 pitch. I don't care what anybody says. That's bullshit when they miss inside. This one, 97, misses the bottom of the zone. So now we should be 2-2. But we're 3-1. Boone, just, I don't know. He's, again, like I said yesterday, he's just taking a shit in the middle of the highway, and around the corner comes a fucking 58 Buick with its headlights on. 3-1. 89 catches the zone on the changeup. Gonzalez started to make a move towards first, came right back. He ain't going nowhere, dude. Not on that one. So, full count, second and third, 2-0 Yanks. Bottom of the second, Fried working hard this inning. First inning, very economical. This one he has to work. This one's ground at third base. It'll go foul. We'll stay full. Fried he's in trouble. The umpire behind the plate is not calling in favor of Fried on anything. Gonzalez finally steps out, calls a timeout, umpire grants it. So now Fried, he's getting reset. He's on the rubber now. He's ready. With pitch number 42, like I said, folks, he's working hard this inning. By no help of the umpire. Swing and a miss, 97 miles an hour on a ball about a foot on the outside edge. Gets him swinging. Fried gets out of it with the big strikeouts. Strikeout city for Fried to get out of that jam. No help from the umpire. Have to do it on their own. Get him to swing at pitches like that, and it's going to be a long afternoon for the one Boston Red Sox. I can tell you that, the way shit's going down. We'll be right back. Enjoy this message from way back. Way back. Did you guys have any of these?
What's a pitch, Rabbit?
The greatest news in sports, Sam. There's 200 free baseball trading cards on Post cereals.
Tarnation, you mean like on Post Alphabets?
Yeah, and on 9 other Post cereals like Sugar Crisp, Post Toasties, and Grape Nuts Flakes. See? 6 free trading cards right on the back of the package.
Hey, this here one's Mickey Mantle.
Right, Doc. You get 200 different top baseball stars in color. Kids, these cards are fun to trade and keep. They've even got every player's batting record. So, start your day a little bit better with a little bit better cereal. Fresh from Post.
Why, you...
Kids, get your free baseball trading cards with Post cereals. I'm Bugs About 'em.
I'm Bugs About 'em. Yeah, I probably had the whole collection at one point. As a matter of fact, if I had half of what I had, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd have my own island, probably. Shit, the playing cards that I could have had or held on to. Whew. Y'all be in trouble. So what's up, people? You here? You hanging out? You watching us for a second or two? Hit the like while you're doing that, please. I'd appreciate it. I really, really would appreciate it. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the follow. Get in the live chat. I appreciate that too. All right, folks, here we go. Top of the third. Judge will lead it off for the Yankees. Bellinger and Jazz. Yanks holding on to a 2-0 lead. We're in the top of the third. Game was moving along, and it is hit to a crawl. Bello with pitch number 43. It's going to be an 0-1 to Judge. That misses low in the zone. 1-1. That was a sinker missing. Judge drew a walk in first. So keeping that on-base percentage moving in the upward direction for sure. He has been on a roll with that. Another one way low outside, sinker, 97. Velocity there, location, not. Looked like Aaron Judge and the umpire were having a brief conversation. Count is 2-1. That misses low. 3-1. Judge and the umpire nodding in stereo there. I guess Judge is trying to find where is that low pitch. There. That one in the strike zone. He just found it. Because that was just above those last two pitches low. And good pitch by Bello, one of the few. Payoff pitch to Judge. Judge walked. Another walk. So Judge working another walk. Good at bat there by the captain. Like I said, he has been basically he's been a walking machine lately. I think we had 3 the other night and now 2 here. So that's like 5 plus the 3 homers. So there's 7 at bats covered right there. So I'll bring up Bellinger with Judge on first. Bello, pitch number 49 coming.
Yeah.
So there you go. The 1-0 is 2-0. Change up, missing low. 2-0 to Bellinger, runner on. That's Judge. Throw a second walk. So 5, so like 7 at bats. Am I right on that? Get in the comments. And I'm trying to keep track. He had 3 walks. He walked 3 times and had the homer last night. That's 4 at bats. Got 2 walks here. That's 6 at bats. Bello falling behind. Pitch. Here's his 50th pitch, and it'll be a 2-0. Bello to Bellinger. Moves him back. It's outside the strike zone there, umpire. That's why he jumped at it away. So instead of it being 3-0, it is 2-1. Again, not in the strike zone, not close to the strike zone, not bordered to the strike zone. A ball called a strike. 2-1. Or I should say the 3-0. Now this one's popped up. Will he run out of room? I hope so. Yeah, he runs out of room. Fuck him. Waiting on you people to get involved. Let's go. Give me your thoughts on the game. Talk to me. Talk to us. We got all kinds of shit going on. We can do things. We are good. We are talented. I'm telling you. Bring it on, people. Get in that live chat. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. You do it everywhere else. You can do it here too. We appreciate it. We love you for it. That's why we're here. Because of you. Let's do this. The 2-2. Fouled away. Count will hold 2-2. Judge on first, top of the third. 2-0 Yanks. Bellinger is up. He had a sac fly. Bello with pitch number 53 here in the top of the third. It is now full count. That one misses low. The changeup, he hasn't been anywhere near the strike zone with his changeup. I mean, the velocity's there, but his location of the changeup has been consistent. It's just nowhere near the strike zone. So the payoff pitch to Bellinger with Judge at first. I think Judge must have been gone because that pitch was up high for Bellinger to go. I think he went to, might have been a hit and run or a run and hit, whatever. Yeah, Judge was running on that. That's why the swing. But it is a full count, Bellinger. You don't have to swing to protect, because if you're going to swing to protect, you can tell that the ball's out of the strike zone. Lay the fuck off it. Take the walk. Doesn't matter if the Judge is running. It doesn't matter, man. Full count. Let's go. Not sure what happened there. Another payoff. Let's see if Judge goes. Judge is moving. And Bellinger, he does get it. Here we go. Then we're going to have a play at third on Judge. Not close. A hit and run. old school baseball, folks. What Bellinger tried to do on the last one, fouled it off. This time he was successful. Another high strike, but he went with it right over the mound into the right side of center field. A laser base hit. I set a play at third because the way it was hit pretty good. But Judge, unlike last night, he was running all the way to third. He comes sliding in, normal pop-up. Throw came in from the outfield way high. Third baseman had to go into foul territory in the air to bring the ball down. Not enough for Bellinger to move any further than first. So, runners on the corners, Bellinger at first, Judge at third, Jazz in the box. He is in the hole 0-1 as he fouls this one away. Just put the ball in play, Jazz. Just put the ball in play. 1-1 now. Four-seamer finds its way out of the strike zone. Bello closing in on 60 pitches. And we're only in the top of the third with nobody out. 1-1 count. Runners on the corners. Bello would pitch 58 to Jazz. The 1-1. Hit to a short, and that'll get through for a base hit. Judge scores. Bellinger to second. So an RBI single for Jazz. I am like, what in the... Something weird there. I'll wait for the replay, but where he hit it to the shortstop position, we'll say. Yeah, third baseman in on the grass. Shortstop is playing directly over second. And Jazz puts it exactly where a shortstop would be playing without a shift. Now on the replay where they show Jazz at the at-bat, when he swung at that, I know I'm behind. Hold on. So Jazz singles. Here we go. This is how we do it when we're stoned. So Jazz singles. He's at first. But when he swung at that, it looked like when he hit it that way, he had no intentions. He was like, whoa, okay. He was just as surprised as we were. Dominguez, he flies out. And that'll bring up Calabaro. Sorry, folks. I was reaching for the mute, but there was no way to hold that back. I felt it coming. I apologize for sneezing on the air. Not for belching. Sneezing. A lot of speed on the bases. Here goes a slow roller to the shortstop. He's going to have to hurry. He got an... Can we look at that play at first? Jazz to second, no problem. Let's see what happens. We're going to look at it. Shortstop coming in right at the grass and dirt of the infield. And I'm going to think he just got him. He must have just got him. So 2 outs. Both runners move over, though. And that'll bring up Wells. Yanks lead 3-0. As, of course, Judge scored on the base hit that Jazz. That was a no-brainer. Now, what was once a strike on the outside of in the ball zone is now a ball again. Well, it is for right now on Wells. So Wells is a 1-0 to Bello, who's throwing his 62nd pitch here. Misses way up high and in. 96 on a four-seamer. 2-0 to Wells. 2 on, second and third. Jazz at second. Bellinger at third. 1 run in here in the top of the third. Yanks up 3-0 over the Red Sox. Bello, pitch 63. Misses inside. 3-0. The 3 pitches to Wells have not been near the strike zone. So Wells really, when you're pitching to Wells like this is all no-brainer time. If you make a mistake, he's going to rock it. It's just one of those situations. Especially with a pitcher like Bello, who's been struggling. 64 pitches. Well, this will be his 64th. And it'll be a 3-0 to Wells with 2 out and 2 on and a run in. 3-0 Yanks. Top 3. There's a strike. 3-1. Wells not shocked that that was a strike throw. But the way he's been pitching, that's a good take. The 3-1 comes in on him a little bit, has him swinging and fouls it directly behind the plate into the crowd. Souvenir. So we'll have a payoff with 2 out, 2 on. Wells calls timeout. Umpire says, all right, timeout, timeout, timeout. 3-0 Yanks. Top of the third. Jazz at second. Bellinger at third. The payoff, 2 Wells. Swing and a miss. Finally got somebody to swing at that cutter down and in as it broke way in on Wells. Kind of ate him alive, but the Yanks get a run. And we'll go to the bottom of the third of a game that is all of a sudden hit a wall, so to speak. This game is starting to creep. It's starting to creep into that, oh boy, Yanks Red Sox. Here we go.
Welcome, everybody, to the light beer battle of the big guys. And there they are, 2 teams locked in mortal combat to decide the eternal argument over light beer from Miller. On one side, the big guys who think the best thing about light is it tastes great. Yeah, it tastes great. Tastes great. On the other side, the big guys who think the best thing about light is it has a third less calories than their regular beer. It's less filling. Less filling.
I feel strongly both ways.
I tell you, this is really no respect. Blue is the violet and red is the rose. You don't pull them or break your nose.
The tension here is almost unbearable.
Oh, you got it.
They can't go on much longer. Something big has got to happen soon. Holy cow, look at that.
Hi, Mickey.
Hi, dolls.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
I still don't know why they asked me to do this commercial.
Bam, we are back. How we doing, folks? As you can see, we're not your normal live Yankees play-by-play stream. We bring you the game, but we also bring you nostalgia and history and clips and movies and TV shows and news or whatever from the past and incorporate it in today's game, just to give you a taste of what we used to watch in between innings, what we did in between innings, how we were living in between innings from back in the day. Because a lot of you out there don't even know what a corded phone is, or rotary dial, or a payphone. Or never mind. We're going to go to the bottom of the third of a game that is starting to go uphill. It's going uphill with a lot of tension. 3-4-0, 0-3-0. That's your box score. Yanks on top. Bregman, he's in, leading the inning off. Max out there, pitches. Let's see how he's doing with his pitch count. Right now, he's 1-0 to Bregman, a number 2 hitter who's 0 for 1. Sinker, 93, finds the middle of the strike zone, bottom, 1-1 to count. Fried will be throwing his 45th pitch. It'll be a 1-1. Popped up. Will it stay in play? Rice is under it, right by the coach's box, and he puts it away for the first out. So Bregman fouling out. Quick work of Bregman there. That's always good. That'll bring up Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1. Fried's sitting at 45 pitches right now. The Yanks are sitting at 3-0 right now. And it's in the bottom of the third. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes Trevor Story. Curveball. Sweeper. Sorry. 83. He had me fooled. That's why it's a good thing that they put up there what pitch it is. Unlike Apple TV last night, leaving it completely, totally in the dark about what pitch they're throwing. All I could recognize is fastball. These guys have so much movement. So Fried, with his 48th pitch coming, it'll be an 0-2 to Story. 1 out, nobody on, 3-0. Bottom of the third. The 0-2 with 1 out in the bottom of the third. Yanks on top, 3-0. Here comes Fried. Got him swinging at that slider. Now the slider, 86, finds its way at the top of the zone. Over the strike zone at the top of the zone. But the sweeper, that sinker, and the curveball is a little bit slower, so that's a little bit easier to pick up on what it is. But that sinker and sweeper, very similar. Not too much difference in velocity either. The crazy part is both were almost in the same location of each other. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third. That one finds the bottom of the zone. The top of the ball was on the line, so we'll call it a strike to Refsnyder, who walked. 2 outs. The 0-1. Fried trying to get through this one economically, save his arm for a little bit. 4-seamer misses outside, 1-1. So that was pitch 50. So Fried got to get out of this and to save that one. Sweeper, I don't know what happened on that one. That definitely got away from him. 2-1 now. On that pitch, that was... I don't know what happened, and I guess you're not going to talk about it, but it looked like it slipped out of his hand. Comes back with 96-mile-an-hour 4-seamer in on the fist of Fish. Yeah, he's holding the fish. In on the fist of Refsnyder. 2-2 as he fouled it away. My point being, Fried about to throw his 53rd pitch. Here in the bottom of the third, 3-0 Yanks. It's a 2-2 count on Refsnyder. Nobody's on, and there are 2 out. The 2-2 pitch 53. Swing and a miss. He gets out of the inning pretty quickly, so that'll help him there. Another inning or 2 like that, and Fried could be around here for a minute or 2, folks. So we'll be right back, and we'll be back with the Yanks coming up at the top of the 4th, holding the 3-0 lead in Fenway. Game 2 of a 3-game set. What's going to happen here?
Santore.
Sabatoe. As the story goes, and I say it all the time because I love the story, because it's Shammy, baby. It's the one-eyed Shammy. When it comes to entertainment, baby, it's Shammy. Shammy Davis Jr., baby. Tell him, baby. He was handed a script for that commercial, and then as soon as they handed it to him, he just handed it right back. Says, when I sit down, just start filming. Bam! That's Shammy, baby. Improvise, baby. Only Shammy. One-eyed Shammy, baby. So we're going to go, we were back. Now we're going to another commercial break. Now we're back from the commercial break that we weren't going to go to. And here we go. Okay. Well, if you want to call it a nice shot of Fenway, I won't, never will. And we're going to start the inning off with McMahon, who's 0 for 1. He struck out. Looks like he's in a little bit of a funk lately, although when he is making contact, he's making good contact right now. No contact as he swings and misses. Fouls this one away. Falls in a hole. 0-2. Changeup. Yanks are throwing Bello out there. If anything, Bello's about to throw his 69th pitch in the top of the fourth with nobody on and nobody out, just getting it going. And the Red Sox are just rolling the dice here with him. But as bad as this kid has been and the pitches he's throwing, you would think that the Yankees would be up on bigger. But the problem is, folks, he's throwing junk. 1-2 to count as that ball comes inside on McMahon. Here comes his 70th pitch in the top of the fourth. 1-2 to count. That one's hit third base. He tried to get it past him over there. Long throw, just got him at first. McMahon going with the pitch, tried to punch it that way. Probably gave up his at-bat trying to punch that one that way. That's what it looked like to me. I'll watch the replay if they show one, but to me, he saw the hole over there at third, tried to punch it that way, but wound up punching it right to the guy. He made one step to his right. Snagged it, throws the first, just got him. So the Yanks have flipped the order. That'll bring up Trent, 1975 porno mustache Grisham. If he ain't hitting grand slams, the Grisham man. Takes a ball. The Grishamania. The 1-0. Hunter finds the strike zone. Belt high, right on the line. 1-1. 1 out. The 1-1 with 1 out, nobody on, top four, 3-0 Yanks. This one hit hard towards the second baseman. He's up with it. Scoop, throw over. That's 2 easy outs there for the Red Sox as Grisham grounds out weakly. That'll bring up Ben Rice. Talking about him over the last few broadcasts. His bat's a little bit quieter than I want it to be. Let's put it to you that way. I'll be selfish with Ben Rice. I need his bat a little bit more noisier. A little bit more aggressive at bats, too. There you go. Even though the pitch is way inside on him and low. Cutter, 88. Double in the first and scored a run. I think that's his third double in like 2 or 3 games. He had a couple doubles the other night. Now he hits this one. Is that going to find his way in? No, this kid in center field, I could see why the Red Sox like him in center field, this Rafaela, because he's got good range both ways because he's got good speed. He runs that Rice hit down. I thought it was going to fall for a second, but it winds up to be the third out. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Yanks holding on, clinging. I don't know. What do you want to say? What kind of a 3-0 lead do they have? Is it a comfortable 3-0 lead? Fuck no. Not in Fenway. Any place else on the planet? Probably. In Fenway, 3-0? Nah. That's not good. You need to add. So we'll see what happens. Right now, free throwing good, and for the most part, Bello is keeping the Red Sox in this game somehow, some way. But what I'm saying is, you would think 3-0. Oh, this kid's way. That's the problem. It's hard to capitalize on a guy that's just wild. You know, you just got to find it. You got to find the holes. And so far, the Yanks have been able to break through 3 times on that. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the Red Sox come back with this kid in the next inning or not. But right now, Fried will be back out for the bottom of the fourth.
All right, maybe I wasn't the greatest player of all time, but fans, they forgive and forget. When I go in here, they'll be buying me my favorite beer, light beer from Miller. You, Bob Uecker? Hey, how you doing? These fans, I love them. They know us ex-big leaguers drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Well, can't keep the gang waiting. The fans are always joking.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Wow, they're having a good time in there.
Wow, they're having a good time in there. The Ukester. Uka-mania, baby. So how we all doing out there on the Saturday? What is it where you're at? You still got sunshine? You still got sunshine? I got plenty of sunshine. We got a lot of sunshine still to come. It is 2:29 out here on the West Coast. It is starting to warm up a bit, 73, 74 degrees. Beautiful day. Finally. Gloomy morning, dark morning, wet morning, cool morning. Sun breaks out here in Cali, and it becomes nicey. So here we go. Bottom of the fourth, 3-4-0 Yanks, 0-3-0 Red Sox. That's your line score. Fried finds the strike zone with a 74-mile-an-hour curveball. Navarro's leading it off. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. The 0-1, 93 just outside the edge, 0-2. Umpire giving him that side. Now, as bad as this umpire is, and he has been horrible, folks, but that pitch, that's the only consistent strike outside the strike zone that he's been consistent on. And if you're looking at it, it's where Wells has his glove right now to that bottom corner. Right there. That's usually Fried just snaps it out of the air like a cat. Throw to first, 1 out. Fried, last inning and this inning are very important as far as his pitch count. How much depth we're going to get out of him. I don't want him being stretched to his 100th pitch coming 6th, 7th, or 7th inning. I don't want to see him there yet. Right now, these last 2 innings, so far, this one, and I should say so far, working economically fast. Finding the strike zone, 95 with the sinker. 0-1 to Eaton, who walked. So Fried coming around to these guys again. That's the pitch right there, that sweeper, 84. If he can get just a little bit more, I guess, bite in his grip on that, because that is tight. But it just wouldn't sweep back into the strike zone. Nice waist pitch. Comes back, 97. McMahon, bare hand, goes. It hits the runner. Saves McMahon. Barehanded it. But we're going to look at it. Let's see what we got. It's a high hopper into the grass, dies. You know, he probably had more time than he thought. He barehands it and just immediately threw over. Bounced in the dirt past Rice. Rice has got to work on his defense, people. And here's another issue I'll bring up, and I'll bring this up till I'm long gone. You got a lefty over there, man. That's a no-brainer for a lefty first baseman, man. The Yankees get burned on so many of those fucking defensive plays because they don't have a lefty over there at first. It burns me, man. Because it boils down. I'm left-handed, and all I played is first base. You know why? I love first base. First base is ours. First base belongs to the lefty, just like third base belongs to the righty. Yeah, you could put a righty at first. I get it. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Bullshit. That's the penalty you play. That's the penalty you pay by having a right-handed first baseman over there. Lefty, that's a no-brainer, man. It's so fucking easy for us. So unless you're left-handed, unless you played first base, I don't want to hear anything else. Because I'm dead on about that. I know what I'm talking about. I only played first for, let's see, 30 years. 36 career pickoffs from Max Fried. Most of the majors since 2017. Right now, it's 0-2 with a man on and 1 out. Sogard, who's 1 for 1. Ground ball, backhanded by McMahon. He fires across the diamond. Man, that was a... See, he comes right back, though, bro. That's why you can't fucking blast this guy's defense. I get it, the throw and all. We already went through it. He had more time. He didn't. He just threw it across. Hey, it hits the runner. It doesn't go nowhere. But boom, look at that play. That one was absolutely dot city. And that's a speedier runner right there. Nice, sweet play. I mean, it's amazing. I don't know what the weather is right now, and they're not talking about it, and I didn't see it. But I am noticing that the wind is picking up, which can only mean one thing this time of year up there. Is there rain coming? And folks, if you know the history of the third floor during Yankees live streams where we have to go into a rain delay, yep, that's when I get zapped by YouTube, by something that I put on. They zap me. But if you're watching on Rumble, you never get interrupted when you're watching on Rumble, man. That's the best part. Rumble keeps rolling. I can play music. I can talk about anything on Rumble. That's why I plead with people on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to the Rumble channel, get on over to Rumble, man. Get on over to Rumble and sign up. So that way when you see that black screen with the red fucking Deadpool thing in it, just hop right on over to Rumble, man. Watch this and watch all the other shows uninterrupted. Rumble. 1-2 to count to Wong, who's 1 for 1. So your 7th and 8th hitters so far for the Red Sox are what Fried has been running into trouble with, as you can see here. Now he's 2-2 on Wong, who's 1 for 1. The runner at second, 1 for 1. Sogard. So he was cruising along good pitch-wise. Runs into 7 and 8 now. And what are we up to? He's up to 4 pitches here. You know, we're talking almost 8, 9 extra pitches after cruising right through the 7th pitch. 7th place hitter. Just amazing. It's just weird how it works, man. I don't know what it is with 7, 8, 9. Hard hit. Jazz puts the glove down. Fires over. Gets the third out. 3-0. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. I'm going to tell you something. That's the second time that I've seen that in this game, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Because when I see something like that, especially coming from a second baseman, and Jazz did it again, brought a Robinson Cano memory. If you see how he nonchalants it and then makes that fire over throw. Let's just get to the ball, get it, and throw it, and get it over with. No more of this nonchalant. Somebody's got to talk to Jazz and tell him, hey, let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Fucking 12-0, 15-0, different story. 3-0 Fenway? No. Let's fucking hustle it up, Bubba. Hustle it up, mother. Let's get going, bro. Turn the shit up. Turn the shit up. Need a laugh? So do I.
What's the splotch on your hand?
Oh, I got stamped at the Reggae Lounge last night. Yeah, I'm going back there tonight. You know, I'm not going to pay another cover charge.
Well, you didn't wash all day?
Yeah, I washed, just not the hand. You wouldn't believe the women at this club. Ooh, man.
It's amazing how many beautiful women live in New York. I actually find it kind of intimidating.
Well, you're as pretty as any of them. Just need a nose job. I just said she needs a nose job, so what?
There's nothing wrong with her nose. God, I'm so sorry, Audrey. It's okay. What did you have to say that for?
Well, I was just trying to help out.
Yeah, well, you can kiss that jacket goodbye, Mr. Von Nozen.
You see what happens when you try to be nice?
George's face. We could all use a laugh. That's why we come to the third floor for your play-by-play of Yankee Baseball Live. Because it's not your normal play-by-play. There's all kinds of shit happening here. We got all kinds of stuff going on. You should see what yeah, I told you. I'm looking at it now, and there's some dark clouds. Aaron Judge is up. Lead it off here. I'll get into the weather. They just showed a shot, and it looks like it might be a good time to get it moving here as Judge steps up. 2 walks for Judge, and he is 1-0 ahead of Bello, who's about to throw his 77th pitch here in the top of the 5th. Judge hits this one hard, right to shortstop. Story makes a pirouette 360, throws Judge out at first. Ball was hard hit. A little bit, I'm thinking Judge thought it was by him. Let me see it again. Oh, look what I fucking found. I knew there was something behind that. I knew there was something behind the look that Judge gave over there. I knew something was happening. He gave him a little Olay quick hop like that as the ball came in. He's lucky he got that. He's pretty fucking lucky he made that play. Very hard hit to shortstop. Story makes a woohoo play and throws Judge out. Meanwhile, back up to Bellinger, who's 1 for 1. Sac fly and a single. He's in the hole 0-2 to Bello, as Bello is about to throw his 80th pitch. It'll come with 1 out and nobody on. 3-0 Yanks top 5. Way outside, ball 1. Changeup. His changeup has not been anywhere near the strike zone. So any Yankee that sees the changeup coming is not swinging, with the one exception that he got over on Judge, which amounted to absolutely nothing because he wound up walking anyway. 2-2, 1 out, nobody on. Top 5, 3-0 Yanks. We're in the second game of a 3-game set on a Saturday in Fenway. 96 sinker misses around the bottom of the corner there. That'll bring the count full. Jazz waiting on deck. Right now, Bello dealing with Bellinger. It'll be a payoff. Hit hard first base side, foul. Ricochets back out to the first base coach. He tosses it into the crowd and made a kid happy. Meanwhile, Bello, pitch 84, another payoff to Bellinger. Bellinger hits this one a mile high out towards center. Rafaela floats under it, puts it away. 2 out. Top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Jazz. Please don't remind me of Robinson Cano Chisholm Jr., who is 2 for 2. When his head is in the game, there ain't too many better. When his head is not in the game, there aren't too many worse. Right now, ball 1. Outside. 2 singles, 2 RBIs. That ball skipped in the dirt, gets away from everybody. I think it got a piece of the home plate umpire. Jazz literally danced across the plate all the way out of camera on the third base side. Skip to my Lou Chisholm, 2 for 2. 2-0 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Top 5, 3-0 Yankees. Bello, pitch 87 coming. The 2-0. Swing and a miss by the Jasner. 2-1. I would definitely say they have had Bello on the ropes, but so hard to capitalize on this kid because he has not been near the strike zone. 3-1 is a close pitch, Jazz. The last place that, never mind. The 3-1, I'll wait for the result. The result is, this one, if it's fair, it is gone. And guess what? It's a gunner for the Jazster as he solo homers to right field. The Jazz. Playing games is fun for him. Hitting solo homers in Fenway is business for the Yankees. 397, 108. Yanks jump up, 4-0. Jazz adds a little security. Jazz. That is Homer. He is having a week, fellas. And he hugs the pole in the dugout. That was interesting. We'll catch up. 4-5-0 for the Yanks. 0-4-0 for the Red Sox. We'll look at this again. He went down and got this, and he knew it. He knew it. And he carries the bat like. I'm trying to catch up here because Dominguez just swung at another one, 0-2. So keep in mind, Dominguez is in the hole, 0-2. Jazz going deep. Dominguez is in the hole, 0-2. But after he hit it, the way he watched it, you remember how the hefty lefty? Remember the hefty lefty? Rafael is under it for the third out, but the Yanks add a run. Phil Mickelson, hefty lefty. When he used to hit that nice one, he used to take those first 4 or 5 steps down the fairway, just looked like with his club just hanging in that one hand. Just watching it. That's what Jazz just did. It kind of reminded me of Hefty Lefty walking down the fairway, admiring one of his many beautiful shots, probably like a 4-iron or a 5-iron. Blast on a par 5 fairway for his second shot. Wind up on the green, like 6 feet from a fucking double birdie. You know the guy I'm talking about, Hefty Lefty. We'll get highlights. You never know what's going to pop up on here. As a matter of fact, when it comes to stress, drama, and all that other stuff, where were you when this happened?
13:29 to go. In the second period, Pavel Bure will have a breakaway, will have a penalty shot after the breakaway try.
This will be the first Vancouver Canuck ever to have a penalty shot in the playoffs. There he's having the rules explained to him by Terry Gregson, who will then talk to Mike Richter to tell Richter he can't leave the goal crease until Bure touches the puck.
It's 2-1. The Rangers are trailing the Vancouver Canucks. Pavel Bure getting set. Everyone on their feet at Pacific Coliseum. Here comes Bure against Mike Richter. Saved by Richter! What a save by Mike Richter to stop Pavel Bure. They're going wild at the Garden. The Rangers here at Pacific Coliseum congratulate Mike Richter on a fabulous save.
Richter jumped out of the net as soon as Bure touched the puck, and I said, oh boy, he may be out too far. But watch him come back, and he waited for Bure to make the first move. Look at Bure. Look at Richter. Richter's settled. Now go after him. My Lord, what a save. What a stretch by Richter. And what a game we've got going here in the second period.
What a game we got going here in the second period. Sam Rosen and John Davison on the call. God, I was in the Asbury Park Elks, sitting all the way in the corner I had the TV right behind me, like right there. There wasn't too many people that sat next to me anywhere when I was watching that series. That Stanley Cup run. I was out of my freaking mind. I was about to have the Rangers win the Stanley Cup. Anyway, another New York Magic winning moment right there, folks. Like I said, you never know what's going to pop up. We have all kinds of stuff pop up. So Always stay tuned. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, hit the notifications, so you never miss us. And we keep growing. Meanwhile, back at the game, Fried just threw his 71st pitch. It's a sweeper, 81. Misses the strike zone. 2-1 on Raffaello right now. The 9th place hitter who's 0 for 1. Bottom of the 5th, 4-0 Yanks. 2-1 to count. Base hit for Raffaello. So the 9th place hitter is on. Lead the bottom of the 5th off for the Red Sox. So there you go. Broken record. Well, you know what, Vic? You may be on to something because it seems to always happen every game, every time you talk about it. We look back in the line score. Sure as shit, 7, 8, 9 did some fucking damage. You're damn right. Don't make this shit up, fellas. That's why if you're here, you're getting a good call because I'm telling you exactly. Bat just explodes. Calabrero, they had time. I wasn't sure they're going to have time to get it. With that, the bat just absolutely exploded. Right to Calabrero. He was able to get it real quickly underhand to Jazz. Jazz fired over to first, real close at first. Nice play there. Jazz with a much better throw to first than in quite a while. Ball in glove as the foot was coming down. My problem was that bat just exploded. That's the worst broken bat scenario in the game of baseball right there, folks. That is as scary as it gets. 0-1 as Bregman looks at a strike. 2 out now, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th. Fried's best friend, a double play. Another quick inning. Boom, foul ball, 0-2 immediately to Bregman. 93 on the cutter. Murphy, left-hander for the Red Sox, getting ready. Fried, he's sitting on pitch 75. He's ready for pitch 76, and it'll come in the bottom of the 5th with nobody on, 2 out, 0-2 to Bregman, 4-0 Yanks. Super quick inning possibly right here. I don't know where that pitch was heading, but four-seamer 97 got way. 19, 23, 11, 15, 8. That's your pitch count. That adds up. 76. 77 adds up to a 1-2, 2 out, nobody on. Here it is. The 1-2. Foul. This one is going down right field. Is it? It's off. It's off the pole. Bregman takes a pitch the other way off that fucking pesky pole for a home run. Puts the Red Sox on the board. 316 feet, 91 miles an hour. It hit that pesky pole, that piece of freaking thing that's down there. They put a green head on this guy. This is how mature the Red Sox are. Let me explain something to you, folks. If my team that I owned is 4.5 games out of the division lead, playing the Yankees in Fenway, trailing 4-0, the guy hits a home run off a pole that's only 316 feet away, and he puts a green head on and celebrates in the dugout, you got fucking issues. You got serious fucking issues if that's how your ball club is reacting 4-1 in a series like this magnitude with 16, 17 games left. There's something fucking wrong with your fucking organization putting a green head on a man. A grown man making millions of dollars is celebrating a fucking senseless, meaningless home run in a game of this magnitude. That's why they're the Red Sox. That's why. That's why Boston sucks, okay? There's a prime example of why the Red Sox suck. That's why Boston sucks. Don't like it? Put it in the comments. Let me know. That is just disgusting. That's fucking, I'd be fucking on that phone in that dugout. Fucking, I said, whoever the fuck had the green head on, my office. Whoever put the fucking green head on him, my office. Whose ever idea it was about a green head, my office. I'm mad just because of the fucking idea of it. The principle is fucking absolutely bullshit and doesn't belong in fucking baseball. This shit that goes on in the dugout and these fucking home runs and senseless points of games, you should not be celebrating that particular solo home run right now by putting a green head on. But now I know that you guys are fucking not serious. Let's fucking pour it on now. Now let's fucking put... All right, Fried made a play and he missed the throw. Let's see what happened here. Looks like it's going to be foul. It hit the line, hit the grass, came right back to Fried. He hurried the throw. It just pulled Rice off. I think it was his angle. Yeah, pulled him way off first. It was going up the right field line. Fried had fucking forever to throw this one. He had so much time to throw that, even though he threw that away. If Rice had cleanly or better, grabbed that ball a little bit sooner, he had time to almost go back and tag him out before he got to first. So I'm not getting excited about that fucking play. But, yeah. Put a fucking green head on in the fucking play my team that we used to run, that I had in softball back in the day. On a high level, playoff game level. Be running around with a green head. Good luck. So one in, or one off the pesky pole for one run for the Red Sox. Now there's one on with the throwing error to Fried. And that'll bring up Ruff-Schneider, who's 0 for 1. Now, my point, too, he was cruising along economically in both innings. He only had 8 pitches thrown in this inning. Now, the whole scenario's changed. Adding pitches, he's up to 84. He'll come back out for the 6th, give him a little bit of length. If he can get a quick inning, if you can get out of this inning right now, one pitch, get the fuck out of here, we're done. But remember, he had 2 outs within 4 or 5 pitches. Now, we're 1-1, 2 out with a runner on. He's up to 84, about to throw his 85th. The 1-1 to Ruff-Schneider. Throw over to first, engagement number 1. Crowd booing. Like, really? Like, really? You can only throw over there fucking twice. Calm the fuck down. Go put a green head on, Boston. Go put a fucking green head on, Boston. 1-1. 82 splits that line right. The ball split the line. Half in and half out. 82. 1-2. 2 out, 1 on, 1 in. 4-1 Yanks. Bottom 5. Shockingly, he called the strike a ball. 2-2, 2 out, 1 on, 1 in. 4-1 Yanks, bottom 5. Second engagement throw over to first. Crowd boos even louder. That's all right. Keep booing. 2-2 is the count. 2 out. Bottom 5. 1 on. 1 in. Fried pitch 87. Ground ball. Cavallabero still standing. Quick throw to Jazz. Out of the inning. Gives up the pesky pole home run. I am not getting excited about that one, folks. They could have that one. What burns me about it is that absolute nonsense of a fucking display in a dugout. Hitting a home run. You're losing 4-0 in your own ballpark to the Yankees in a pennant race. and you're putting green heads on, celebrating home runs. A solo home run.
It's December the 1st, and I'm starting to hurt, 'cause I can't get a date for New Year's.
20 years later, the neatest sound of the 50s from the neatest guys of the 50s come back to life in a spectacular new album.
Who made the egg salad sandwiches?
50 of the neatest hits from 5 of the neatest guys. Yes, it's the 5 neat guys' neatest hits. Remember, let's have a party in my rec room?
Let's have a party in my rec room.
And on the same album,
I won't take just any girl around, 'cause Patsy has the largest breasts in town.
yes, Patsy has the largest breasts in town. You'll also hear, should I kiss her goodnight? My mom framed my high school diploma, slow dance anyone, and she does it.
Does it, she does it. The whole town says she does it.
You'll also hear my dad's car, let's have a party in my rec room, who put the pennies in my loafers, and I'm a goof in the classroom.
I'm the goof in the classroom, and I don't mind if kids pick on me.
Yes, 50 of the world's neatest songs from 5 of the world's neatest guys. It's K-Tel's 5 Neat Guys' neatest hits.
5 thugs pulled my tie from my collar, so don't step on my clip-on tie.
It's 5 Neat Guys' neatest hits.
Just step around that clip-on tie.
Record 8.95, tape or cassette $15.95.
All right. Sorry about that. My downstairs neighbor asked me if I could let her dog out later. I was like, yeah, sure. 3 o'clock, no problem. Good timing. We're back. We're ready. Okay. Where are we at? Top 6. Top 6, 4-1 Yanks. We're good. We're good. We're still looking good. We're at Calabrero. The Calabrero man, who is 0 for 2. Murphy now pitching. Mercifully, Murphy is now pitching for the Red Sox, lefty. Calabrero, righty. 0 for 2, 7th place hitter for the Yanks. Count is 2-1 now on Cabby. We're at the top of the 6th. 4-1 Yanks. Game 2 of 3. Can't be that far of a lag. Calabrero works the count full, so we're going to have a payoff pitch. Pitch. Hit the other way. Curves just foul. Not too much further from the Penske pole. You know, all this bullshit going on with this lag. I was like, I can't be that far behind. Strike 3 looking. Calabrero is taking off his gear to walk to first. I'm with him. So he does not get the, goes down looking that we usually play. Because that is not a strike. So he goes down looking.
He's looking at you, kid.
I said we weren't going to play that. Oh, I've been overruled. 2 strikeouts for Wells as Wells steps in. He's 0 for 2. He's ahead in the count now, though. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Top 6, 4-1 Yanks. 1-1 to count as that falls in. That four-seamer comes in for a strike. 1-1 on Wells. 1 out. Nobody on. Top 6. 4-1 Yanks. From Fenway. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball. 79 miles an hour. Sweeper outside the low corner strike zone. Wells nowhere near it. It nowhere near the strike zone. Murphy, 10 pitches into his relief. His 11th pitch will come with a 1-2 to Wells. 1 out, nobody on, and coming top 6, 4-1 Yankees. So Wells goes down.
He's looking at you, kid.
No argument, just flat out looking. Slayton, or Slatton, or Slaughton, is warming up, the righty for the Red Sox in the bullpen. Ryan McMahon, 0 for 2, strikeout, ground out. Hits this one right at the second baseman. Real quick inning for the Yankees. One of the quickest of the game so far as the Yankees just go down 1, 2, 3. Blue skies behind home plate and third base side at Fenway. However, the dark clouds are moving in from the other way. The Yanks lead this 4-1. And we'll be back before this game decays. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Beat the heat! Beat the heat with a fan or air conditioner from Crazy Eddie. Get the guaranteed lowest sale prices anywhere on electric fans and air conditioners. It's going to be a long, hot summer, and the prices of electric fans and air conditioners are going to go up, up, up with the temperature. So get an electric fan or air conditioner on sale from Crazy Eddie now. Shop around. Get the lowest sale prices you can find. Then go to Crazy Eddie and he'll beat them. So be cool and beat the heat. See Crazy Eddie now. His prices are insane.
His prices are insane. That's right. Crazy Eddie, man. Crazy Eddie got it done. We bring you New York Minutes. Just give a taste to the new people who are coming in. Give them a reason to hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, hit the notification bell, depending on where you're watching, YouTube, Rumble, X. Doesn't matter. Please hit the like, hit the follow, just get in there and do what you do on everybody else's channel. You get in there and you talk and you hit the thumbs up and all that other shit. You can do it here too, man. We don't bite. Come on now. We also like to bring you like Yankee moments and shit like that. You know, we brought you some Ranger moments. Here's a moment, and here's a message from one of the greatest Yankees of all time. And listen to his message, because so-called role models of today, they'll never talk to you like this.
To say to the kids out there to take a good, you talk about a role model, this is a role model. Don't be like me, you know? I mean, God gave me a body, ability to play baseball, and that's what I wanted to do. It was just wasted. I was given so much.
It's humble as it gets, man. It's the truest message that a real role model can give you. So in a way, take it from what you will, people. That's what we are here on the Third Floor. We bring you all kinds of things, but man, that's as humble as it freaking gets, bro. That gives you chills, man. So here we go. Bottom of the 6th, 4-1 Yanks. Fried, 88 pitches into the game. This will be his 89th. It'll be an 0-1 to Navarez. 0 for 2, fifth place hitter for the Red Sox, who trail 4-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. He falls deeper in the hole to Fried as he swings and fouls with that one away. 0-2, nobody out. Pitch 89, so here comes 90. The 0-2 coming. The 0-2 bounced in the dirt. That curveball bounced way before it was supposed to, but it did curve into the dirt. 1-2. The 1-2 as I grind the weed. Kind of waved at it. 1-2 now to Navarez. Reaches out to try to stay alive. Gets a piece of that curveball. 76 that was landing short of the plate, but Navarez had to take a hack at it. Fried. Pitch 93 coming. Two. Nobody out, nobody on. Bottom 6. Yanks hold the 3-run lead here as they lead 4-1. The pitch. Again. Swinging to protect. 94 on the cutter inside on Navarez. Count still holds 2-2. Pitch count rising. 94 now. This will be his 94th pitch. The last 2 innings, he was cruising as far as economically pitching with pitch count, only to get the 2 outs and then struggle with 1 or 2 more batters, adding on to his pitch count. Navarez is going to add on even more as he fouls the 94th one away. Count still holds 2-2. The 2-2 fouled directly behind the plate. Navarez swinging to protect, swinging to stay alive, but also swinging at some really good bad pitches by Fried, because he can ill afford to let one of these go by, especially with this umpire. This umpire sucks, but he's definitely not showing favoritism. Swing and a miss. 94. He went right at him in the middle of the plate with the sinker. Fried, 6th strikeout. Got him swinging that one. Strikeout number 6. Comes in as his first out here in the bottom of the 6th. The righty, Weaver, starting to warm up in the Yankee bullpen. I don't know about that, folks. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. They got Weaver up right now. What are you thinking? Let me know your thoughts. Get in the live chat. Leave a comment. Let's go. Let me hear it. Fried to Eaton. 1-0. Eaton 1 for 1. He's the 6th place hitter. Looks at another ball. Sweeper, 81, not finding the strike zone. Stays outside. 98 pitches for Fried. So this pitch, 99 coming, will be a 2-0 with 1 out and nobody on. Bottom of the 6th, Yanks hold the 3-1 lead, 4-1. Fouled away, 2-1 now. Slowly grown into a big moment of the game right here, folks. Let's focus in here. Pay attention to exactly what happens right here. To me, I think the flow and everything is right here. We're meeting a crossroads in the game. As Fried gets him to swing, McMahon again, bare hands, throws to first, safe. He beat it out. Much better barehanded grab by McMahon. But watch the replay. Again, coming in on that thick Fenway grass. And yeah, he's safe. He's safe. But you're playing him back. Ball's hit soft. It's in the grass. And to make it that close, to be honest with you, that's pretty good. Barehanded. Hustling all the way out of the box. It was hit softly. Again. At least he didn't throw it away. So, double play still in order. 1 out, 1 on. Ball gets outside sinker. Doesn't find the strike zone. 1-0 on Sogard, who's 1 for 2. Here now, he singled in the 2nd. So here we go, folks. 7, 8, 9. This is the portion of the game that becomes very crucial for the Yankees, because very few times have they been able to just walk through this in this kind of a scenario at any point. especially as of late. 7, 8, and 9 have been. They've been the daylight to the vampire of the Yankees. 1-1's the count. That misses outside. 2-1's the count. Changeup misses. Pitch 103 that was. So he's already over the 100 mark. He's got 1 out. If anything, a double play, get him up and out of here. We could work about the 7th. So here we go with a 2-1. Pitch 104. It's going to be hit the other way. It's going to be a base hit into right field to Bellinger up with it quickly. Runner not able to go past second. So we have first and second with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Boone at the top step. Boone's coming out. Let's see what happens right here. I'm not going to say he's pulling the trigger on him. I'm thinking he's going to go out there and at least ask Fried what he's got. So Boone and Max Fried are just met at the mound, and they're having a conversation. Here's the situation. He's 104 pitches in. Wong is the batter, 1 for 2, the 8th place hitter. So once again, 7th place hitter just got a base hit to create this mess of first and second. You got 1 out. And like I said, Wong is the batter. Fried talking to everybody since Boone left it. Boone's leaving him in there. Fried made sure he talked to every single infielder before they got away from that mound. Thank you, cameraman, for that. So, pitch number 105 will be with a 4-1 lead. It'll be in the bottom of the 6th. It'll be with runners at first and second. It'll be 1 out. It'll be a 1 for 2 Wong, 8th place hitter. Here we go. Fried, Wong. Max, Wong. Line drive up the middle, past Calabero's glove. Here comes 1 run. Grisham up with it. He'll throw it in. So the base hit given up. Now it's first and second to run in. 4-2. 4-2. Run in. First and second. 1 out. And he barely got a piece of this ball. Just past the glove of Fried. Just past Calabrero. Right into center field. Runner scoring from second with no problem. So, Boone sticking with Fried there. I guess you give him the decency and the respect to go 1 more batter, see what happens. Fried comes out quietly. So, they're showing Fried. They're not showing the bullpen. So, I don't know. Weaver was up, so we'll have to see if Weaver's coming in. But there you go. Like I say every time, man, it's 7, 8, 9. No matter what the scenario, no what time of the game it is, no matter who's pitching, bullpen, starters, it doesn't matter. Winning, losing, 7, 8, 9 is constantly been a thorn in the side of the Yankees for quite a stretch of time now. A lot longer than I'm comfortable with. Enough to notice it, bring it out. And I bring it out just about every game. And I've been mentioning this for quite some fucking time. So it's not like I just discovered this. You go back and you watch my other shows, you'll see me talking about this specific problem just about when it started. So if you want, get back there and check it out. Show you. Prove it to you. I'm just telling you. Call it like it is, fellas. I'm honest here. I'm direct. I'm passionate. But I know what I'm fucking talking about. And I think you all know that. And that's cool. And that's why I appreciate the thumbs up and all that other stuff. So give us a thumbs up, man. Give us a follow. Give us a sub. Hit the notification bell.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down and I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
Good seats.
seats, hey, buddy? He missed the tag! He missed the tag!
So there you go. Wong, he was only 3 for 33. Here come the numbers on these 7, 8, 9 hitters right now. They're telling you, they're just saying it. He went with Weaver. Weaver's in. Yeah, very interesting choice here. Weaver against Rafaela, who singled in the 5th. He's 1 for 2. Red Sox clawing their way back into this. Cheap solo home run off the pesky pole led to a green head. Now, trouble leads to a run. Weaver in, clean it up. Fouled away, 1-1. Bednar, 13 pitches yesterday. Williams, 20 pitches. Cruz, 20 pitches yesterday. So Weaver, Duvall, Mark Beer Gutlighter Jr., Blackburn, Hill, Yarbrough. Yarbrough threw 49 pitches the other day, but you got a lot of guys, man, and I'm not sure about bringing Weaver into this situation. Let's see what happens here. 1 out, 2 on, 1-1 to count. Misses outside. 2-1 to count. Runners are first and second. Slayton, a righty. Whitlock, a righty, for the Red Sox, in the Red Sox pen, wearing their yellow jerseys and blue helmets. So blue helmets, yellow jerseys, and green heads. 2-1. Swing and a miss. No, he did get a piece of it. Sorry. He did get a piece of it. Filed it away. 2-2, either way. Cruz, the righty up for the Yankees now. Fried is walking around in that dugout, like pacing, like a father waiting for quadruplets to be born. Meanwhile, Weaver, 2-2, 1 out, 2 on. Throws this one down in the dirt. Nice backhand stab by Wells. Brings the count full now. Again, Boone with these fucking bullpen choices. The 3-2. The payoff. The 6th pitch of the relief. We'll do another one as he fouls it on the third base side. Changeup. 88, just getting a piece of it. So Weaver comes in. He comes into a mess. In his 6 pitches, he's got a full count. His problem is 2 men on and 1 out. And a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging at a ball. Was that in the dirt? It was a changeup. He got him swinging and missing. Big strikeout there. Yes, it did bounce into the dirt. Beautiful play by Wells. Cameron Fried. He gives him a nice, well, we'll call it an extended type of a golf clap. It ain't over yet. That's probably why. So that'll bring Blake out of the dugout for another mound visit. The whole infield's in. It looks like the conversation is more amongst Blake and Wells and Weaver, obviously. But it seems more like the infield listening into, I guess, location and stuff like that. That was an interesting meeting at the mound. Again, thank you, camera guys. This is Yes. I got the feed Yes Network. I'm listening to the Yankee broadcast, so I'm watching the. I don't know who's doing cameras. That does not mean that it's the Yes camera crew. But carrying the last 3 or 4 moments of this game, a little bit more important. It was nice coverage there, folks. Gonzalez has the Red Sox flip the order. He's 1 for 3. 96 four-seamer going right at him on the outside, 0-1. as he watches it go by. Lefties are 164 against Weaver. Right-handers are 225. But he has had his struggles. Right now, not looking too bad. Low, 89. That's that changeup. So 1-1 now, the count on Gonzalez. 4-2 Yanks, bottom six. 2 on, 2 out. 1-1 to count. Weaver, pitch number 10. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 97 on the four-seamer. From the last time I saw him till this performance right here, location, 150,000% better than it has been. And I mean that because that one he just got him swinging and missing to get out of all of that with another strikeout. Weaver comes in, gets the job done, holds it 4-2 as we're going to the top of the 7th, 4-2. Let's see now. Fried's reaction is a double gut punch, a fist pump, turnaround. Weaver comes off looking like the Hulkster, getting ready to Hulk up. And guess what else, folks? Like I said earlier, so that's the best part about watching something like this. We bring everything, so when it happens, it's not a surprise. Guess what? It's starting to rain.
What do you have, folks? A large pepperoni pizza.
And a Pepsi, please.
A Pepsi. Sure thing, Curly. Here you go, Cupcake.
Thank you.
Hey, come here. I want you to listen very carefully to what I'm going to tell you. We both know I ordered a Pepsi-Cola. And now you've insulted me and my entire family by offering me this, whatever it is. For being a civilized person, I'd like to give you a chance to make amends. Capiche?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
What's up, folks? How we doing out there? Hit that like, hit that follow, please. I'd appreciate it. Sub it. Hit the bell thing. Hit all that stuff. We're working hard to bring and call these games. There we go. All right, just setting that up. Thought the commercial was a little longer. No, the commercial was perfect for what I had to do. Problem is, well, I'll tell you in a second. Let me just finish this before I forget this. There you go. We're in the top of the 7th, which means one thing, folks. The 7th inning stretch clip is next. So if you were here yesterday and you came back because you saw what happened yesterday during the 7th inning stretch clip and had such a good time, say, you know what? Maybe I'll just go back and check out the 7th inning stretch clip. So that's cool too. Let us know. Either way, 7th inning stretch clip is coming up in this half inning. Right now, we got top of the Yankee order. Trent, 1975 porno mustache Grisham. If he ain't hitting grand slams, the Grisham man. He's ahead in the count. 2-0. Murphy's still out there. Murphy, this will be his 15th pitch of the relief. Top of the 7th, 4-2 Yankees, 2-0 to count, way up top, 3-0 to Grisham, who's 0 for 2. He did get hit by a pitch in the first, scored a run. So right now, 3-0. This is an important portion of the game here. 3-1 as he waits for a strike. He didn't have to wait long. 3-1. Nobody on, nobody out, top 7. 4-2 Yanks from Fenway, where the raindrops are very sparse, but they are dropping. The 3-1 way inside, ball 4, so Grisham will walk. That'll bring up Ben Rice. So Grisham on with the leadoff walk. Rice takes a ball up and in. 1-0. Judge on deck. Rice 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Murphy, pitch number 19. The 1-0. Misses with the curveball as it curves right away from the plate before it arrives. So 2-0 to Rice. Grisham off first. Rice with a good rip, but it only fouls it back third base side directly behind home plate. Two 2-1. Fouled at the plate. 2-2. The 2-2. 2-2. Fouled hard down the left field line. Way into the crowd foul. So 2-2. Nobody out. Grisham with the leadoff walk. Rice got Murphy walking. They're going to check down there at third. Full count. A lot of bat movement, but all behind the plate. Rice works the count full. Tired of waiting on Murphy for his 24th pitch, so he calls timeout to reset. Rice is back there ready. We'll have a payoff pitch here. Right back to Murphy, right to second, right to first. 1, 4, 3. Double play. That'll bring up Aaron Judge with nobody on and 2 out in the bottom of the 7th, which means stay tuned because the 7th inning stretch clip is coming up as soon as the Yankees are done here in their portion of the 7th. So before any of that happens, looks like the Red Sox want to go to the bullpen, which they will. So they'll bring in Whitlock to pitch to Judge. And with that being said, that throws everything off schedule-wise of what we have and what we didn't have. So we'll be right back.
Ship my pants? Right here? Ship my pants? You're kidding. You can ship your pants right here. You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow. I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants, and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed. If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com right now and ship it to you for free.
There you go. Got a good live shot of the studio empty. 3rd floor, which you could see. Love it live. Bad timing. Remember I said that the lady downstairs asked me to let the doggy out, which I did. I just went to look over the deck and make sure everything was cool. And I looked over the deck and everything's cool. The dog is still here. Hey. Nah, we're in a gate. We're gated. So we're around back. We're up on the 3rd floor. And yeah. So here we go. Bellinger and Judge having a conversation as Whitlock comes in. So he'll come in and he will pitch the Judge. Misses outside, ball 1. Nobody on, top 7, 2 out. Whitlock coming in to get it done on Judge, being he has the best numbers against Judge. Judge hits this one a highway to right in between the left fielder and center fielder. Literally. I'd like to see how there didn't look like there was a lot of air under this. Let's see this replay again. Got it in up around almost off the handle. It had a little bit. Oh yeah, it died. It just came down like a dead duck. That's for sure. It just looked like a duck dying or whatever, something dying at it, just falling out of the sky. Exactly as Bellinger fouls this one behind the plate, 0-1. So Judge gets on as they bring Whitlock in to get Judge out. That backfires. Judge is on first with a 1-out single, bringing up Bellinger. Bellinger hits this one right to the first baseman, and all he had to do was just turn, and first base was right there, step on it. Got the 3rd out, being Bellinger. So, Yankees bouncing around a little bit here in the bottom of the 7th. In the top of the 7th. They don't score, though. So it would have been nice to get a little something there, maybe a little length, a little bit more rest. In between innings, take a little bit deeper breath, but instead we're going to come out to the bottom of the 7th to a pretty intense situation. So speaking of intense situations, being it's a Saturday, being it's probably still whatever where you're at, I thought I'd get a little bit of dark humor, crazy. You know what? Just watch the fucking clip, will you?
Worrying about you. Better start calling up everybody.
Yeah? That's too bad. Isn't that too bad? Huh, Teresa? So, Kitty's he's making any plans yet or what? When is he getting married? He's gonna get engaged?
Don't be smart, Johnny.
What do you mean? I ain't smart. I'm stupid, remember?
You know what I mean.
I'm a Struns. Remember, I'm so stupid, you gotta look out for me, right? Right? Yeah. What's the matter? Hey, Teresa, look at that, she's upset now. What are you so upset about? You don't understand Charlie here. Charlie likes everybody. Everybody likes Charlie.
Enough.
Fucking politician.
Hey, what's your...
I'm just going home.
Hey, no, wait, hey, Teresa, wait. Oh, Teresa, come on, stay here. What are you talking about? I don't want to break up a nice, happy household here. No happy.
Johnny, stop fooling around. I swear to God, Johnny, if you open your mouth about any of this...
About what? About what?
Johnny, you know what I'm talking about.
About what? Well, you too? Hey, who cares? I would say something. I won't even say nothing to my aunt and uncle. The guys don't give a shit. What do they care? I won't even say nothing to your Uncle Giovanni.
Stop fooling around.
I'm not fooling around.
Come here!
As a matter of fact, I just watched my mind. What? Come on, no. I won't say nothing to Giovanni, that's all. Hey, you know something? I wanted to ask you something, Charlie. I always wondered about her. This is the God's honest truth. I always wonder, what happens when she comes? Does she get a fit? What? What's that? What happens when she comes? I mean,
You're 32 face fucking back! Don't ever hit me again! Don't! All right, I think I am gonna tell you. Go ahead. Right now! Go on! I'll tear your fucking eyes out of your head! Mom, I'll kill you back! Go on! Teresa, what do you do? You know anything about this? Johnny! Hey, how should I know she's your fucking girl? Hey, Teresa, I gotta go. Get on! Come here! Get out!
You ain't seen Mean Streets. You're cheating yourself. Talk about Martin Scorsese's early days, boy. That's a who's who right now in Hollywood in that movie. Mean Streets. I think it was 72. So we come back from the 7th inning stretch clip, and people, I hope you're sitting down. I hope the Yankee fans are sitting down. Because if I tell you who's on the mound, you probably tune out. And I don't want anybody tuning out. It's hard enough to get people to tune in. It's hard enough that people, hit the like and all that other stuff. Hit the like, please. Hit the follow, please. Hit the sub, please. Hit the bell notification thing, please. Please, 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 please. Get in the comments, please. If you want to help the show out, buy us a cup of coffee. Or if you want to buy us, one of our favorite drinks, Red Bull. You want to buy us a Red Bull, we appreciate it. Just go into the description. Cash App, PayPal, Cash App, PayPal, Cash App, PayPal. Every bit helps. Every donation gets a shout out. We also drink Pellegrino. Or okay, I'm not going to tell you who's pitching, but I'm going to tell you what's going on and why there's a delay. Because the guy who came in to pitch, he don't like the mound. And right now, the Boston Red Sox grounds crew is hard at work trying to. They're doing a major repair work. This looks like highway work. I'm going to be honest with you. This looks like something you'd see on a highway. And the guy with the tamper, the guy that's doing a tamping right here, he don't know how to tamp worth a tamp. That's some of the worst tamping I have ever seen in my life right there. That was horrible. That man should not be in shorts. Looks like they're done. Looks like they put a huge layer. You're $1 million organization, and that's what your tamper looks like? This piece of shit looks like wow, man. They are absolutely funny as fuck, the Red Sox. They write the jokes for us, man. The fucking tamper is fucking broke. Looks like it's gonna fall apart any fucking second. The bolt wasn't even the right size. Never mind. Whatever, man. In between. I'm trying to look for something else to talk about before I tell you who's pitching. And it doesn't look. I think the rain stopped. Yeah, it looks like the rain stopped. 4-6-1 for the Yankees, 2-9-0 for the Red Sox. Bregman, second place hitter. He's 1 for 3. And he takes a strike from Devin Williams here in the bottom of the 7th. Boom, going to Devin Williams.
That boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball.
High, 1-1. So Williams coming in with a 2-run lead. Story and Roschneider. They wait after Bregman. Miss 2-0, 94, top of the zone, way up and out. 2-1 to count. Bregman, 1 for 3. 4-2 Yanks, bottom of the 7th. The pitch. Launched, left field, curving way. Wow. Good rip. The 2-2. Swings at a high fastball. Fouls it away. More or less a better protect right here. I'll say it was good 4 or 5 inches higher than the top of the strike zone there. Maybe neck high on him. 2-2 from Williams. Pitch number 6. Misses low and outside. 87 with the changeup. I am hooked up to an alarm when Devin Williams comes in, so here comes the response crew. It's okay, fellas, so far, but please stand by. Yes, I know, Devin Williams is in the game. Launched the deep center field. The deep one of the more deeper portions of center field. Grisham gets it for the first out. And to let you know how deep it was to that portion of center field, there was probably about another 6 feet of grass before the warning track behind him. That'll bring up Trevor Story, 0 for 3, who reached on an error in the 5th. 1 out. Bottom 7. 4-2 Yankees. Williams with the pitch. Swing and a miss. 94 up at the top of the zone. It was in the strike zone. Swing and a miss there. 0-1. 1 out. Nobody on. Bottom 7. 4-2 Yanks. Game 2 of 3. Squares the bunt. Pulls back at a pitch 94 that was actually over his head. The sky darkening out towards right center. That's the way it looks like it's moving from. No mention of any weather, which is always a good sign. That one, 94, matches the pitch before in the same spot, nowhere near the strike zone. So Williams, say what you will, hot 1 minute, cold the next. Where's he at with the 2-1? Gets him to reach out on this one. Is there enough air under it? Yes, it is. Trent, 1975, porno mustache on his horse. Grisham, if he ain't hitting grand slams. Puts it away for the out. 2 out now. Both by the Grisham man. Supporting his more or less 7 o'clock shadow with that 75 porno mustache. Covering a lot of ground in center field. I say, next year, pay the man. Pay the man. Rough Schneider fouls this one at the plate. Goes nowhere. Foul ball. 0-1. 2 out. Bottom 7. 4-2 Yanks. Rough Schneider 0 for 2. But as far as Grisham goes for next year, I say pay him. Pay him whatever he fucking wants. Rough Schneider 0 for 2 with a walk. 0-1 to him. Pitch number 13 of the relief for Williams is foul behind the plate. Souvenir time. The Red Sox bench is still loaded, mostly lefties on it, as they show it. I'll share it. The 0-2 with 2 out, nobody on. Bottom 7, two-run lead for the Yanks. Ooh, he wanted him to swing at that. That 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer that he throws there, in that portion, what he's trying to do or something. Meanwhile, the Red Sox fans are trying to get a wave going instead of paying attention to the game where it's 1-2 and 2 out, the bottom of the 7th, of a pennant race. Misses low, 2-2. So even a Red Sox fan showing the amount of their intelligence. Let's try to get the wave going. Here in the bottom of the 7th, we're down 2 runs to the Yanks, 4-2. It's the bottom of the 7th. Nobody's on. 2 out and a 2-2 count. And this guy just grounded Calabrero, who floats it over to... I don't know if I missed something. I'm not sure if that's still Rice at first, folks. Just by the way he came off first. I'm not sure if that was Rice or Goldie. We'll have to wait till we come back and find out. It could have been Rice. It just looked weird. Anyway, Williams comes in. Keeps the stress and drama meter about a quarter. Keeps it where it is for the top of the 8th. And the Yanks holding on to a 4-2 lead. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens from here. We'll find out who's going to pitch the 8th. Bottom of the 8th for the Yanks. I'm not bringing Devin Williams back for the bottom of the 8th of this game. If we don't score a run here, I am definitely not bringing him back for the bottom of the 8th. Now, I'm sure you would agree with me. And if you do agree with me, put it in the live chat. Put it in the comments section there. Let me know. Do you agree with me on that? You don't let this fucking guy pitch at the bottom of the eighth if we don't score. If we score 2 or more, no, I'm going to say this. If we score 3 or more, then he can come back for the eighth. 3 or more. Okay. But we don't score nothing. You better give me maybe Hill. I'd give me Hill. I don't know because there's a lot of lefties on that bench for the Red Sox. So I think they got I think they got like 3 guys on the bench who are all lefties. So you bring Hill in, you just neutralize that. You just neutralize that right off the bat, and they ain't got the depth or the movement because those players who are lefty don't equal the guys who. It's a fucking. Maybe I think too much. Maybe I love this game too much. Maybe I just think about this game too much and just put too much thought into it because I love it. Because it's the greatest game in the world.
I am master of ancient art of karate, kung fu, and the Chinese checker. But what about the socializing? I always reach for a cold Miller Lite. Light tastes great. Light less filling too. Hey, anybody want the pepperoni?
Ancient proverb, only one light beer, Miller Lite.
Jazz takes the first pitch for a ball. 0-1, top 8. 4-2 Yanks. Jazz, Chisholm, Jr. 3, 4, 3. What a solo. Fouls that one off the catcher. 1-1. Whitlock. Pitch number 7 coming. Able to get in and out of the top of the 7th when he came in. Now he's going to have to work. Chisholm goes the other way. Did he get enough of it? No. Halfway on the halfway on the warning track with the green monster behind him. Puts the fly ball away. 1 out. That'll bring up Dominguez. Dominguez, 0 for 2. He did walk in the first. He looks at a ball outside for a strike. The last thing this kid needs to do is be confused at the plate by a strike zone. Shatters his bat. Not as bad as the other one. Big piece flew off the other way. So Boone has Cruz up in the bullpen. Looking like we're going to see Cruz. And then the Red Sox will go to the bench and bring the lefties in. He'll have to face at least all 3 of them. Dominguez 0-2 is the count to Dominguez. Sorry, he's 0 for 2, and the count is 0-2. 1 out. Check swing. Foul ball into the crowd. Third base side. Staying alive, holding the count at 0-2. Dominguez, a very complicated scenario for the Yankees. Creates his own problems, but it's okay because the switch hitter batting from the left side just got a base hit the other way, and he is on first with a 1-out single. Going nice with the pitch. Over the glove of the adjusted third baseman in the shortstop's position. Really had no shot at it. That'll bring up Calabrero, our new shortstop. Wells is on deck. Right now, it's righty on righty. Engagement number 1. Throw to first. He is back with no problems. 2 strikeouts and a ground out for Calabrero. Whitlock, he's got 11 pitches, about to be his 12th pitch. It'll be 1 out with 1 on. And a 4-2 lead for the Yanks in the top of the 8th. And the runner goes, but he'll have to go back because a little check swing here got a piece of it, fouled it over everybody's head behind the plate. So Dominguez running 0-1 count on Calabrero, who is 0 for 3. Boone complaining about, I don't know, about something. Like he can't hear something? I don't fucking know. 0-1. Dominguez not going anywhere this time. Now Calabrero swings at a 95-mile-an-hour sinker up above the New York inside, swing and a miss, 0-2 immediately in the hole. I'm thinking somebody missed the sign or something was supposed to happen because Dominguez did not go. Next pitch to Calabrero is fouled into the crowd. He didn't go, and he swung at a horrible pitch. It didn't look like an emergency swing. It looked like make contact swing. So possibly a sign missed there. Dominguez off first. 0-2, 1 out. Whitlock steps off before he delivers the 15th pitch of the relief. Yankees have 59 stolen bases in the last 48 games, and that leads the majors, something you really don't hear the Yankees associated with stolen bases. Been a minute since guys were stealing bases. Who's that Yankee? 114 and 112, 368 and 1,122 strikeouts. 58-65 Red Sox. Then the Tigers. Then the Yankees 67 and 68. There's a line drive right field, and that's going to get into the crowd. Ground rule double. So let's hold on here. Let's see what happens. A double for Calabrero. Dominguez is going to have to hold at third because of the fan interference. Let me see what happens here. Again, camera not getting it. I'll get a better one on this. This is down the line. It bounced in between where the grass and the Penske pole is, and I didn't see it after that. Now I will. So there it goes. It goes up. Yeah, it went directly in, no fan interference. It just took a weird hop and made a right-hand turn right into the crowd. Holding Dominguez, so a break for the Red Sox, no run. But for the Yankees, it's a one-out double for Calabrero. 2 runners in scoring position now for the Yankees, second and third, but 1 out. Wells is up. He takes a strike, 0-1 on him. Whitlock with the 0-1. Wells weighs off, 1-1. The old bend at the knees type swing for Wells. So this is a huge, huge moment right here. We got to put the ball in play at least. Wells does try to pull the ball down to first base. He does. He pulls it even more in foul territory. 1-2, he falls in the hole. To Whitlock. Ryan McMahon, 0 for 3. He's on deck. Whitlock the righty, Wells the lefty, McMahon the lefty. The 1-2, put it in play. Wells, he swings and misses. So that's a massive strikeout for Whitlock getting the lefty there. Usually, Wells is a lot better in that situation. And the way he's been swinging the bat and seeing the strike zone, you kind of expected a little bit more out of Wells right there, but we won't get it. So it'll be up to McMahon to see if he can give us that insurance run. I believe McMahon did give us an insurance run along the way. That's low. We got to be careful here, folks, because we're into that gray area with the umpire. He's going to call that a ball, and it was a ball. I'm just saying, you got to watch that down there. Hit hard, first base, bounce, knocks it down, flip the first, inning over, threat by the boards. The Yankees leave 2 guys in scoring position. Not good, because we're going to the bottom of the 8th, and they still only hold a 2-run lead. We'll have to see what the surprise is out of the bullpen for the Yankees coming up. But Wells and McMahon not able to get the job done, not able to put the ball in play enough to get anything moving as far as getting a run. So not good, not happy. So we'll have to see what happens, folks. And in the meantime, be right back.
To look at Pepsi and Diet Pepsi.
It's beautiful.
That was our eye candy. How we doing, folks? Saturday is rolling up to be it's a Red Sox Yankee Fenway Classic. 4-2. Bottom of the 8th coming. Yanks stranded 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out. Big hit double. Ground rule double for Cabby. Going the other way again with the pitch. Another good at bat. Wells strikes out swinging. McMahon grounding out to first. Who is that? Yankee Bill Monbuquet. You gotta go. I wouldn't have known the answer if you told me the answer. He just struck out Mickey Mantle. Struck out Mickey Mantle before he became a Yankee. Oh shit! Yeah, look at this shit. Mickey playing first in that highlight. Austin Slater goes to the left. Dominguez out. And Cruz in to pitch for the Yanks. Splitter missed. 4-time All-Star with the Red Sox. No hitter with the Red Sox, August 1st, 1962, versus the White Sox. 319 career with the Yankees. 50 games, 21 starts. Way inside, 2-0. Cruz nowhere near the strike zone in both back-to-back splitters. 3.89, 41 2/3 innings pitched, 19 walks, 68 strikeouts, 4 Cruz. 6 runs allowed in his last 2 appearances. And he gets Narvaez to sky this one a mile high. This is going to bring rain with it. Calabrero calling off Grisham. They're talking about that one. That was, Grisham and Cabby having a conversation. All good, all good. So Eaton, 2 for 2, the 6th place hitter. He'll stop in. Duran up. Jaron Duran, 2 for 2. Sorry about that. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 8th. 4-2 Yanks. Once again, that drama and stress level has gone from a quarter to a little bit past that, almost just below half. We'll take a strike right there. Cruz would have getting that one over. Barely, but got it over. 0-1 to Duran. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard in a ton. Hit hard in a ton. And that's in the bullpen, and it's 4-3. As Cruz comes in and gives up a solo homer to Duran. Here in the bottom of the 8th now, 4-3. Told you. The stress and drama level is now pinned. 386 feet, 106 miles an hour. I don't get these. This just doesn't make sense. It makes there we go with the green fucking head again. I'm being embarrassed as a fucking grown man walking around with a green head on after I hit a home run. Sogard now up. He's the 7th place hitter. Splitter 80. Finds the strike zone. 2 for 3. 2 singles for Sogard. That's your 7th place hitter right there. 7th place, 2 for 3. 6th place hitter just hit a solo homer off of Cruz, who just now is finding the strike zone. 0-2, 1 out, 1 in, bottom 8, 4-3, Yankees. So the 2 runs in the top of this inning looking even more massive than they did earlier by not getting him in. Cruz again with a splitter, nowhere near the strike zone. It's either there or it's not there, and then he lays one in there. And he just laid it in there. And it winds up a solo homer, another solo homer. The 1-2 can't find the strike zone. 2-2. Everything inside is missing big time. Everything low is low. Two. Right at the bottom of the zone, he finds it that time on the four-seamer. That time finds the strike zone, got him looking for the second out here in the bottom of the eighth. Cruz again.
He's looking at you, kid.
Finally finding the strike zone. Good time to find it in that situation, because that's a massive strikeout. Now we got a pinch hitter, Yoshida, or Yoshishida, whatever the fuck. Masayori Yoshida. Cruz with pitch number 11 to the pinch hitter. 94. I don't know if it was a strike or the umpire was waving at a bug. What's going on here? I have no idea. There's two pitches now, and I still have... Now it's 1-1. The way this umpire has been calling, I'm going to guess that second pitch was the ball. I don't know what happened on that first pitch. I guess they just figured it out. So, questionably, he misses way outside. High, four-seamer, nowhere near the strike zone. 2-1 to count now. 2 out. Nobody on. Bottom of the eighth. Another solo home run given up by the Yankee pitching. Fried gave up one. He was the starter. Cruz comes in, decides to give up one late in the game here. Not the time. Throws a four-seamer outside the strike zone about shoulder high to Yoshida. He swings and misses. 2-2 to count. 2 out. Nobody on. 1 run in. 4-3 Yankees. Bottom of the eighth. Cruz mounts third base side foul. Count holds 2-2 with 2 out. Wherever you're watching from, whether it be on YouTube, on X, on Rumble, hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub. In the description. Want to buy us a Red Bull? It'll help. Cash App, PayPal, donations. All donations get a shout out. Of course they do. We'll really shout you out. Think we're crazy now. Wait till you see us when we get donations. Got him swinging. Strike out, throw out, as well as hops up, gets it, throws it first, got him, completes the strikeout, throw out. Cruz does come in and gives up the solo jack to bring it even closer. Again, Cruz showing that Hulkamania grunt, if you will, that he has. Pumped up, getting that third out to get out of it. But it would have been nice, minus that home run that you just gave up. Would have made that grunt you just made coming off the field a lot more comfortable for me. But anyway, here we go, folks. Buckle the fuck up. We're going to the top of the eighth. It is 4-3. It is Yankees. It is Red Sox. It is the second game of the series. It is in the pennant race. And holy shit, folks.
You want to make a bit of money? Get into farming. See this? I got this. Selling corn. Comes out of the fucking ground. I couldn't believe it. You see that? It's made of chicken. You kill it, you got free chicken. You can sell it to people. Or don't kill it. Fucking eggs come out of their arses. Fucking hell. It's wool. Pull it off, sell it, fucking grows back again. You cannot lose.
You cannot lose. As soon as I find a little fucking ground, man, sow some seeds and fucking grow it, psh, cash out, baby. All I need is a little bit of farmland. Anybody know where I can get some farmland? A senior, get some farmland? You could help us get some farmland. PayPal, Cash App in the description. All donations get a shout out. You could help us out. Buy us a cup of coffee, buy us a Red Bull. We love Pellegrino. So here's what the Yankees got left coming up here for the stretch here. Tomorrow night here, third game of the set. Then it's off to Minnesota, then Baltimore. Roll it back, and we got top of the ninth. We got Rollis Chapman. Remember him, folks? Well, he's pitching like, I don't know what, but 95 first four-seamer up about head level to Grisham, ball one. So the Yanks coming with the top of the order here in the top of the ninth. Chapman in. 1-run lead for the Yanks. 1-0 count to Grisham. Buckle up, folks. That misses what? Wow. 1-1 to count. That far below the strike zone. Same spot. Ball. Now it's a ball. Same spot. Ball. Maybe half a foot over from that last pitch. The only difference was about 10 miles an hour. Disgusting display. Not at this part. Don't become part of this fucking game, umpire. 2-1 to count. Grisham launches this one to right field. He didn't get enough of it. Puts too much air under it. Got a nice grip, but too much air. We'll have to see on the replay. Maybe he just got under it too. So like I said, I didn't think that was Rice coming off of the bag on that last out that was thrown to first. It was Goldie. It is Goldie. So Goldie in against Chapman. This ought to be interesting. He ropes this one to right center, and Rafaela on his horse runs it down. 2 quick outs at the top of the ninth. So Chapman coming in, getting Goldie. Good rip, but a good fucking run. That guy covers some ground out there in center. That's a hard hit ball. He makes it pretty much a routine play right now. But still, he did have to move. He did get on it. So we skip past Goldie, and now we got a matchup that you paid admission for anyway. Chapman, Judge, pitch. 86 on the slider. That's a strike. It was a strike. Bednar is up for the Yankees. He is talking to the bullpen coach. Chapman, pitch number 7, 0-1 Judge, 2 out, top 9, 4-3. Judge almost takes his head off on a line drive to dead center field, past the diving second baseman. If Chapman didn't duck, we wouldn't have Chapman with us right now because his head would be in center field and the ball would be on his shoulders. Judge ripping. What was the velocity coming off his? Now you want to show me miles per hour? Show me miles per hour of that. Chapman got down faster than he threw the pitch, which was absolutely dotted. Now we're back to Bellinger. 2 out single by Judge, keeping it going here. Bellinger swinging at that one, 95, fouls it off. So here we go. 2 out with a runner on. 1-run lead for the Yanks. Top of the ninth. 2 out. 0-1 count to Bellinger. 1 for 3 on the night. Judge off first. Chapman ready. Lefty on lefty. Right there. 87 with the slider. Bellinger buckled at the knees. He was waiting on a fastball for sure. Now the Red Sox fans are standing, going absolutely crazy on the 0-2, 2 out, 1 on, 1-run lead by the Yankees. That one bounces outside. Slider, waste pitch, did not bite. Bellinger, 1 for 3, count, 1-2, 2 out, 1 on. Chapman 10 pitches, Yanks 4, Boston 3. The 11th pitch, the 1-2. Way back to the backstop, off the backstop, bounces more. Finally, the catcher retrieves it. That's a wild pitch. Pitch number 11 took off way past the catcher's glove, straight to the backstop and hit where the netting and the barrier is, going straight over to the pitch clock area. Meanwhile, Judge scampers down to second. He's in scoring position. 2 out, 2-2 to count. 4-3, the score. The pitch. Outside, and we're going to go full to Bellinger. So far, Bellinger looking very patient. Looks locked in this at bat. Think he's trying to get a read on what Chapman is going to throw. That's the only thing that Chapman has the advantage right here. Here's the payoff. Swings at a low 87-mile-an-hour slider. Outside corner below the strike zone. Bellinger able to get a piece of it and foul it off to the third base side. Chapman sweating like a pig. He's sweating like a whore in church. Bednar looking in. I think he's ready to go. There'll be another payoff pitch. Here it is. Chapman to Bellinger. Chapman fakes the throw to second. Was that a balk? Was that a balk? Can we see? I know they say you can't balk the second. That's... The payoff, the 3-2, fouled away into the crowd by Bellinger. That is probably the only way you can balk. It looked like his foot went forward towards the plate, then he brought it back and then spun the second. We'll have another payoff pitch. It'll be pitch 15 of the relief for Chapman. It'll be a payoff. Fouled in and off the hands, stays alive, fouls it directly behind home plate. Catcher gives it a look. Probably to give Chapman a minute because he is pouring out the sweat. 2 out. Top of the ninth. Judge at second. Yanks lead 4-3. It's a full count to Bellinger. Chapman, pitch number 15. Here it comes. Here we go. Driven into right. That's going to go off the wall. That's off the Green Monster. Misplayed a little bit by the left fielder. That cost him, getting him and Bellinger thrown out at second because he is safe at second. The bobble, the 2-out double off the Green Monster by the Bellinger man. Scores Judge, and the Yanks get that security run or insurance run. You could call it a security run. You could call it an insurance run. Either way, it's a run. 5-3 Yanks. Big, massive 2-out homer, 2-out double off the wall by Bellinger. Another massive 2-out hit by Bellinger. Beautiful stand-up slide. And now the raindrops are really starting to fall. I told you, that pop-up before brought the rain. Now the raindrops are falling as Bellinger shakes the clouds with the green wall smash. Chapman. Bellinger winning the lefty on lefty. So much for the best lefty reliever. So much for all the talk about him. Because what Bellinger just did to him definitely puts a dent in that persona. I know I got tongue-tied. There was so much to cover in a split second there, but Bellinger with a massive double off the top of the wall. Jazz swings at the first pitch. That's fouled away. Bellinger at stand-up slide at second. So a 2-out RBI double puts the Yanks up with a insurance run here. 5-3 now, top of the ninth with 2 out. 0-1 to Jazz. Jazz 3 for 4 on the night. Chapman. Jazz tries to bunt. He actually bunts it away. Not too bad of a bunt. I guess you want to get on, move a runner over. Chapman's the guy. Everybody playing back right now. If you're going to take a shot at it, that's probably the only spot you would. So I'm good with that. I'm good with Jazz trying to do that. The 0-2. Way inside, that gets by him. Bellinger hesitated, but it doesn't matter. By the time the catcher goes where the ball winds up, Bellinger will walk the third, which he does. Way inside, almost got a piece of the uniform. All the way to the backstop, the bottom of the backstop this time, and it just ricocheted from there, 99 miles an hour, with nothing stopping it but the backstop. 1-2 is the count, 2 out. Bellinger now at third. That's another big, big run right now for the Yankees sitting there with 2 outs. Getting that run in right now, no matter how they can do it, it's up to Jazz. Oh, I did not see that. Hold on. I'll cover that in a second. That's hit hard to the first baseman. So, there you go. Okay, there's a little pat. Looks like everything's cool. But we'll get to it when we go to the bottom of the ninth as the Yanks add a run, give a little bit more cushion. But it looks like Bednar is coming in. And you know why he's coming in, right, folks? He's coming in to shut the door on these Red Sox. Shut this down. Shut the door. Get 3 outs and get the fuck out of Fenway. That's what he's trying to do. Looking for those 3 outs. Bednar coming in, bottom of the ninth. Yanks 5, Red Sox 3. As we continue with third floor coverage of Yankee Baseball live here on the third floor. Welcome aboard, people. Having fun tonight? How's your Saturday going? Man, look, I hope it's going good. Hope everything's going good. There's nothing like a good Saturday going. But you know what's even better? A Yankee Red Sox at Fenway, bottom of the ninth, 2-run lead for the Yankees. That's big time. You talk about tension.
What do you have, folks? A large pepperoni pizza.
And a Pepsi, please.
A Pepsi. Sure thing, Curly. Here you go, Cupcake.
Thank you.
Hey, come here. I want you to listen very carefully to what I'm going to tell you. We both know I ordered a Pepsi-Cola. And now you've insulted me and my entire family by offering me this, whatever it is. For being a civilized person, I'd like to give you a chance to make amends. Capiche? Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
Here we go, folks. Buckle up. Bottom ninth. Ninth place hitter, Raffaello, 1 for 3. And he goes up against Bednar, who has come in to shut it down. Let's hope he gets these 3 outs and gets the hell out of here. Leads off with a ball just below the strike zone. Umpire not giving a strike now. Forget the bottom of the zone. It doesn't exist as far as strikes right now, according to this umpire. Bottom of the ninth, 1-0 to count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 78 on that curveball after that 94 down at around your ankles and shins. 1-1 to count now to Raffaello. Bottom 9, Yanks 5, Red Sox 3. Raindrops falling a little bit heavier. And this one's fouled into the crowd. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Looks like the wind is picking up a little bit too, blowing those raindrops that are falling around. This one, line drive to right field. Bellinger comes in on it, no problem. Runs it down quickly. Had to get there quickly. Good play. 1 out. Sounded quick off the bat. It was quick, but enough height under it, just enough height under it for Bellinger to get there with a chest high cover. Chest high put away. 1 out. 1 quick out. That'll bring up Gonzalez as the Red Sox flipped the order. Gonzalez 1 for 4. The pitch. Bednar working quick. This is a couple bounces to Jazz over to first. He puts it away to Goldie. 2 out. 2 quick outs here for Bednar. 5 pitches and 2 outs. And he takes out the 9-1 batters. Now he deals with the number 2 hitter, Bregman, who's 1 for 4. Solo homer in the 5th. He's the one to hit the pesky pole. His 17th on the year. Right now, let's see what's happening. Home plate umpire coming from behind the plate, patting his chest, talking to Bregman. Not sure what that was all about. But right now, Bednar's more concerned on Bregman with 2 out in the bottom of the 9th and a 2-run lead. 98, that's half in, half out. Umpire backs out with a ball. Not the time to squeeze. And that's not the place to let Bednar know that he can't go because of that. That's a beautiful pitch, a beautiful inside pitch to a righty on righty. Comes back with it, 97, has him free swinging. Grissom walking over to this one. He'll go back 1 step over his shoulder like a touchdown catch, and they take the first 2 games of this 3-game set in Fenway, 5-3. Another big win as Bednar comes in, closes the door. That's it for you, Red Sox. 3 up, 3 down. Let's get this over with. Yanks with a massive win. Big win. Damn, we love when the Yankees win, especially on a Saturday. Man, what a big win. So my prediction is looking even more massive, more impressive. I originally said 9-3 on this 12-game run. Now they're looking at 8-4, which was the next scenario down, right? I don't like having that 4th win. I see what happened in that 4th win. We questioned that, man. Them 2 Tiger games were fucking brutal. No one's seen those 2 Tiger games coming. The first 2 games of that series, nobody's seen coming. Tell you like it is. Nobody's seen. I didn't even see it coming. I'll take one. I'll take one of those hits. But the second one was bullshit. I think we could all agree on that. We're all adults kind of here. I do attract adults, I hope. I hope those adults are semi-immature. Because pretty much the more 6th grade humor you have, 8th grade humor you have, 80s, 70s, 70s, 80s, 90s humor you have, I think the more you're going to love this show as it grows on you. We're kind of, you know. Not sure what's going on. Hey, there we go. Lost that for a second. Sorry about that real quick. Okay, getting back to it. Yeah, Yankees, yeah. So like I said, the more, you know what I mean. Just let everybody know. We grow on you for sure. The more you come up here, the more you check us out, the more you hit the like, the more you hit the follow, the more you hit the notification bell. If you want to help the show and donate and help the show like you help other shows and just join into the community and help us creators build. We appreciate it. Every dime helps. PayPal, Cash App are in the description. You buy us a cup of coffee, Red Bull. We appreciate it. We love you all, man. And by the way, while you're here, if you're just cruising in, just looking around, man, just hit the thumbs up, man. It's so simple. Hit that thumbs up. hit the sub, hit the follow. Give us a run for a little while, man. I'm sure you don't, all those channels that you found out there that led you down the path to this one, to that one, to this one, to that one. You know what I mean? Somewhere you found up here. And I'm sure you liked everybody along the way. You thumbed them up. You thumbed them up. Pass this on. Let other people know. Hey, we might not be everybody's cup of tea, but we're somebody's cup of tea. But it takes you to hit that thumbs up and comment and the likes and the follows. And again, if you want to help out and just help the show out a little bit, man, a cup of coffee, we appreciate it. All donations will always get a shout out here on the show. If you think we're crazy this way, wait till you see us with our donations. When we get donations, we're even nuttier. Right there in the descriptions, Cash App and PayPal, you could help us out. Like I said, every bit helps, and we appreciate it. With all that being said, Yanks with another big win. I call for a sweep, too. Pay attention to the titles, folks, as you cruise in here, and you're looking at them thumbnails that are created by this crazy brain. I think my thumbnails are pretty good, too. What do you think of the thumbnails? What do you think of them? What do you think of the thumbnails? Let me know in the live chat in the comments if you're watching on replay. That's the cool thing. You can go back and watch this, and there's a baseball game in the background. And the baseball game just happens to be the New York Yankees. And one of those happened to be a 5-3 victory over the Red Sox, taking game 2 of 3. We'll be back tomorrow with the 3rd game and the 12th game of this 12-game stretch. Yanks looking to go 8-4 on that 12-game stretch. I said 9-3. So you're at the right place if you're looking for intelligence and a good game call. We got it. Want entertainment? We got it. You want craziness? We got it. You want immaturity? We got it. You want maturity? Can we work on that? Is it okay? Can we work on that? Can we work on, or what? Should we do that? What do you think?
Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Okay, I get it. Hey, folks, we're going to get out of here, man. We're going to let you go enjoy the rest of your Saturday. We're going to go put together an NFL show. What I mean by that, we're going to get everything together, and then I'll hit record later on tonight. So we'll be back with show 2. I just don't know what time. Also, I think we're getting ready to make a guest appearance on NY Mania, New York Mania, NY Mania. So just waiting on that phone call and that link, see what happens there. So yours truly might be back on NY Mania and their post game with Joe, Chef Nick, going for the fences, George, Evan, Sean, Ken, Charles, Dinkus, and Nevin. That's the guy right there, Nevin. That's the guy I want to talk to tonight. That's the guy I'd like to talk to tonight. That guy's amazing. He gets some amazing people, amazing guests and stuff. So if I can get right with him and talk him into it, maybe we can get a guest over here. We will light up. We will light up. We'll light it up, man. You give me that opportunity to be interviewing a past ball player. Yeah, you'll see this show turn around for sure. They'll definitely be talking about it. All the questions I would ask, I'd make sure I have all my stuff ready. I'd be very prepared for every interview. But anyway, that's down the road. I still got to get on there. Hope Joe contacts me later as soon as I'm done with my stream here and shut it down. Should be getting a phone call soon, so you can go look for me on NY Mania. I think I put their link in the description. If I didn't, I apologize. I will put it in later. I've been putting a lot of links in there, especially for the Strike Zone. That's the number one guy right there for me. Strike Zone, first guy to really, really believe in the third floor. Because not too many guys will invite you on their stream. He was kind enough to give me an opportunity, which I did. And it's cool. So thank you to the Strike Zone. His link is in there. And it all started in the basement. It all started in the basement. Johnny Basement, that's in there too. Go check him out. In the meantime, folks, seriously, we're going to get out of here so you can go enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I appreciate you all. I'll probably be making a special appearance a little later on the post game for NY Mania. you'll find it. If you found this, you'll find it. Not a problem. But before we get out, and we end every show, we always end it with a special message. Please, especially this week. This has been a insanely crazy week for America, for me personally, on medical levels and other levels. I've been impacted by some crazy, news from the doctor and stuff. And, the world's changing right now for me, which is cool, but I'm here doing what I want to do. It is nothing life-threatening. It's just, we can get into it at another time, probably, another time or whatever. Hey, if you watch tonight on NY Mania, you might find out exactly what's going on. But it's been a wild, crazy week, okay, for everybody. So everybody needs to take a deep breath. This is awesome. Baseball is awesome to relieve us of that, especially if you're a Yankee fan, when the Yankees are winning and they're beating the Red Sox, and they're beating the Red Sox in Fenway, and they're pulling further and further away from them as a nemesis and getting closer and closer to Toronto and bringing this last 14, 13 games down to the wire. Man, this is going to be a hell of an ending, and it's all going to happen right here on the third floor, so don't miss out. And the only way you don't miss out, hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, hit the comments, all that, okay? And in the meantime, please, it's been a hard week. Peace, love, kindness. Kindness and love are the easiest thing that a human being can do on this planet. Please, people, be kind to each other. Love each other. Look out for your fellow man. And above all, remember one thing, people. It's always be safe. Mental health is a issue, man. It is a battle. It is a war against mental health. Take it as serious as possible. If you know somebody needs help, get them help. You know somebody needs to talk to somebody, talk to them. Get somebody to talk to them. But look out for everybody, man. Be kind and love each other. It's all we ask. So, peace, love. Stay safe. We'll see you next time on the third floor.
And that's all, folks.
Ow! Ow!
Bueller.
He's looking at you, kid.